Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. I hope you're all doing well. Happy Thursday, my friends. Been a while since I've seen you guys. Been about a week and a half since we've been in the ATR. Welcome back. The ATR has received a much needed quality of life update. So hopefully all the things we've figured out have all the issues that we've figured out over the last couple of weeks since the release of the airplane have been addressed. Welcome aboard, my friends. Good to see you all here. Billy, good to see you, man. IYR, good to see you. Lee Russell, welcome. Excelli, good to see you. Flight Sim Life, welcome. It's Duke, okay, good to see you. Captain Howdy, welcome. Max Medcraft, good to see you. JP, welcome. Captain Grease, good to see you. V Lee, good to see you. My name is Cody, welcome back. Ale Jordan, good to see you. Greg Elwell, good to see you. Temus Strofall, I don't know why I always have issues reading your name, but Alain, good to see you, man. Leonard Grant, good to see you. Leon, good to see you. Gary P, welcome. Vaj001, good to see you. Tenured Mobile, welcome back. Simon Ballantoy, good to see you, my friend. Kane, good to see you. How did I create the airport billboard intro video? So cool. I had a company do it, actually, man. I'm not very talented when it comes to Photoshop and that type of stuff and designing that type of stuff, so I let the professionals handle that, and I think it actually turned out really well. I do enjoy it. Alvin, good to see you, man. Andre, good to see you. Keith, good to see you. Cards and Games, welcome. Jeremy, good to see you. Quick Match, good to see you. Skyworker, welcome back, man. Hope you're doing well. JJ, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Arc Flight, good to see you. Welcome aboard. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Appreciate you, man. I know it's a busy day out there in Streamland. There's a bunch of streamers right now. I think everybody was streaming the ATR this morning, and I think Flight Deck to Sim was also doing a 747 and X-Plane, so lots of streamers live today, which is good for you guys. Lots of quality content to watch. Hopefully you guys enjoy my stream today. We are going to be doing some Canary Island hops. Ever since this airplane released, there has been requests for me to fly these specific routes in this specific airplane. So we've never done any Binter Airlines ops, Binter Canarias ops. Sorry, I'll get it in soon. So that'll be pretty cool. Did you see the release notes for the next update? I did not. No. Hey, Cap, good to be here. Missed a couple streams because of my holidays to Ibiza. Hopefully it was good, man. Sounds great. Captain Dom, good to see you, man. Logo, good to see you, man. Welcome aboard. Hope all is well. At least the pros are great at what they do. Not unlike the real-life pilots we get here from time to time. Alain, exactly. Yes. Yeah, our real-life pilots. Yeah. Welcome, friends. Thanks so much for coming to hang out. Really do appreciate you. Got to do some Finnair ops. Yes. There's Finnair. I think for the rest of the week, if I'm being 100% honest with you, we're going to be in New Zealand. That is the one big one that I haven't done yet. Air New Zealand ops in the ATR. Some really cool airports in New Zealand that we necessarily haven't been able to fly into because they don't really accept A320s or something like that. So this weekend is going to be in New Zealand, Saturday, Sunday at least. Maybe on Monday we can look to come back and do some Finnair ops or something like that. But at least Saturday and Sunday I know we'll be in New Zealand. So if you're looking forward to that one, we've got New Zealand this weekend coming up. The expo is approaching fast. Yeah, I think we're under, what are we, under 40 days now? I think till I leave. I was wondering that as well. I think I'm at 39 days or 40 days until I leave. What is it? Yeah, 40 days. 40 days till I'm on an E220 flying down to Houston. Should be a good one. All right, friends, so welcome aboard. You can see the aircraft is already boarding, so let's not waste any time. Let's jump inside the cockpit. Let's get this bad boy program ready to rock and roll. Jonathan celebrating 25 months. Unbelievable, my friend says. Howdy, Captain. 25 months. How are you? I'm doing well, man. Good to see you, dude. Thank you very much for your support. I appreciate you as always. Thank you for 25 months. My God, dude. Time flies, man, when you're having fun, doesn't it? Holy macaroni. Binter Canarias. Binter Canarias. Hopefully we don't have to say that a couple times on ATC. So the new 787 update doesn't seem too great. Well, it's early beta. Remember that like the final release of it doesn't happen until like June something. So this is probably the first step of many more steps to come to kind of upgrade it. That's why I said I wasn't going to update immediately. I think I'll take a couple weeks, maybe a few patches or a few updates to come out before I'll opt into the beta. But yeah, we'll probably take a look at it before the expo. We'll do like some long hauls or we'll do some flights and stuff like that. So yeah, the yoke and the throttle's frozen. Huh, that's not good. Binter started to operate the 600s in 2015. There we go. Cool. We got some Binter Canarias professionals here in chat today. Anyways, like I mentioned, we've only got 60 passengers today. Our first leg takes us from Tenerife north North Tenerife. By the way, guys, just give me a second here. I got to show you, I don't know how the hell we never flown into this airport before. Just look at this island. I mean, look at this airport, how it's up here on kind of like this plateau. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. This may be, this scenery, of course, was provided to me by MK Studios, but this may be one of like my favorite airports that I've found recently. I mean, just look at the visuals, look at the train. Imagine coming in for a landing on this. I mean, it's absolutely incredible with the peaks over there like that. I mean, stunning, stunningly beautiful. So, I can highly suggest, if you do have the ATR and you're looking for a few routes to take it on, highly suggest coming down here into the Canarias and doing some of these ops. So without further ado, let's jump inside the aircraft. We'll get this bad boy program ready to rock and roll. Mr. Midnight Maverick celebrating 20 months. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for your support. I really do appreciate you, man. That's unbelievably kind. Says, damn, 20 months on my birthday. Hey, guys, can we get some love and chat for Mr. Midnight Maverick celebrating his birthday? Hope you get spoiled today. Hopefully you got the day off work. Maybe. No, maybe you got the day off work. If not, hopefully you're going out for a great dinner tonight, and maybe you'll be around later to do some flights. We'll do some practice flights for World Flight or something like that. But I've had the scenery for a while. I've just landed for the first time. Very cool, Delta. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. Alrighty, so let's get some birthdays. Yes, like I mentioned, get some birthdays in chat for Mr. Midnight Maverick. Unbelievably kind. Thanks so much, Maverick. Appreciate you, my man. Cool. Let's get to it here, friends, right? So first things first, we'll go to the overhead. I'm going to get the battery switch to the on position. That's going to go and bring the aircraft to life. Beautiful. You can hear the aircraft coming to life. Let's go ahead and get our external power to the on position. Left side, right side. Good. We'll go ahead and get our hydro pumps on, as well as those guys. Wonderful. Everything else looks good up top for now. Let's go and get our nav light on. Let's get our logo light on. Let's get our no device, and we'll arm our emergency exits, and we'll make sure that our crew oxygen supply is on. Wonderful. That's it for the overhead for now. I'm going to bring camera down here. I'm going to get a little panel brightness so we can see a little bit better of what we're doing. Wonderful. Let's come over to the CDU or the FMC. It's a make-do. They call it a make-do, so we'll call it a make-do. Let's go to the FMS tab. We're going to go to the init ref. We're going to do our pause init. We're going to grab our GPS position, and we're going to go ahead and sensor init. Good. Turns green. Wonderful. Let's go to return. We're going to go to our weights and balance here today. So according to SimBrief, we need a zero fuel weight of 18,054. 18,054. Good. We'll throw that into there. Fuel on board today, 1496. Good. We'll throw that in there. That gives us a gross weight of 19.5. I'm getting 19.7 on SimBrief, so pretty damn close to what we're expecting. Beautiful. We'll go to the return page. We will do our flight plan in it. We're going to do our route tab, and here's where we're going to start grabbing some information. So let's go ahead and go to the METAR, and we're going to go GCXO. Let's grab the METAR here for Tenerife North, sorry. Winds are 280 at 15. Okay, good. Our call sign today is Binter, which is IBB77 Quebec Alpha. IBB77 Quebec Alpha. Good. We'll throw that into our flight ID. We are going from GCXO over to GCRR. Good. Lanzarote. And we'll throw that up into there. We'll give that a second. Wonderful. We'll go ahead and execute that. Great. Let's go to GCXO. We're going to be departing on runway 30. We are going to be on the Larry 1J departure. Larry 1J. Beautiful. We're not going to have a transition. We'll go ahead and execute that. Wonderful. Let's go to the next page. We're going to jump, because this is an ATR flight, it's literally from Larry's. We're jumping on our arrival. So we'll go to next page. We'll grab GCRR. We're going to plan for the ILS-3 Zulu. We want to be on the Larry 2 Papa arrival with the, if we open up our charts and we have a quick little look-see here, here's the Larry 2 Papa. You can see we want to take it from mapped, because then if we go to our approach and we go to our ILS Zulu runway 3, you can see here that it's almost like a procedural turn in. So you can see mapped is up here. So we're actually going to take it via mapped. Good. And no transition. Correct. And we'll go ahead and execute that. Beautiful. We're just going to remove this flight plan discontinuity that it puts in there. You can see it's going to be Larry's direct to mapped. And then we've got some waypoints. And then we're down and in Golfy I think Golfy is like the final. Yeah, it should be Lobso. Did I see Lobso? I don't see Lobso, so maybe I'll put Lobso where Golfy is. Lob, L-O-B-S-O, Lobso. We'll throw that into there. There we go. So it should be Lobso, then to Golfy, and then we're down and in. So beautiful. We'll aim for Golfy. We'll probably end up being on radar vectors anyway, so to pick up the ILS. So there we go. Beautiful. Cool. That looks good to me. I'm happy with that. No discontinuities, no nothing there. Wonderful. Let's go to our electronic flight bag here for 2 seconds. Let's go to payload. We're just going to make sure that we set the trim and we've got all that stuff, so that's all done correctly. Beautiful. Connection lost. Oh, we're having that issue. I haven't had that issue in months. Hopefully it's connected once again. Hey Cap, just picked up track iron. I love it. It came in today. Very cool, man. Awesome. If you put your fuel on the fuel page in Microsoft Flight Simulator and click hold on the FMC, it will automatically bring it in. I prefer just doing it here on the FMC, man, to be honest with you, dude. I don't like using the default Microsoft stuff up top here. I prefer just using the McDo, and it sets everything in there. So Lobso, you think, was part of the other rival? No, Lobso is the ILS. It's the first waypoint on the ILS, as you see here, Lobso. Oh wait, no, I think you're right. You are 100% right. Wow, I didn't even realize that. For some reason, I thought it was pointing down to there. You're 100% correct. We don't need that at all. We can remove that. Good eye, chat. You win the day today. Good. Yes, good eye. I thought it was pointing down from it. My eyes deceived me. You are correct. It's just going to be radials, basically, and then down to Golfy. Yes, correct. You know why? Because I thought this was an arrow. That's why. I thought this little... whatever this is here, this little thing right here, I assumed that was an arrow pointing to it, but you're 100% correct. Good eye, man. Thank you for that. Appreciate you. All right, cool. Sweet. That's all good. I'm happy with that. Let's go to our performance tab now. Transition altitude is 6,000 feet departing Tenerife North. We've got our V-speeds in. That's good. We'll go to our perf and it. Cruise altitude today, I think they wanted us at 13,000 feet. Yes. So we're going to go 13,000 feet. We'll throw that into our cruise altitude. Good. We want to be max cruise mode. Yes, max cruise mode is good. And everything else looks good to me. All of our weights and fuels and everything is set up there, so I'm happy with all of those numbers. Wonderful. Cool. Let's come down here. Let's start some checklists, shall we? I'm going to just go down all these checklists. I don't care about any of that. Yep. That's fine. That's good. Thank you. Yep. Wonderful. Cool. All right, sweet. Let's go back. Let's do our final cockpit preparations. That's good. That's done. Wonderful. All right, cool. Final cockpit preparations 2. Parking brake is on and set. Good. Altimeter set 1017. Good. Landing elevation checked and set. FMS comm and nav is all set. I'm just going to throw us onto Unicom here as well. 122.8. There we go. We're up on Unicom. Who is that? Cozy Gaming. Thanks so much for your support, man. Appreciate you. Up into business class. Thank you very much for your support, Cozy. I appreciate you. I don't know why it's putting you 3 times up above, but thank you for your support, Cozy. I appreciate you, man. Welcome up into business class. Guys, let's get some love in chat for Cozy, our newest member. Thank you. Hello, I was told that you must do the mass and balance through the Microsoft because simply putting it into the McDo just takes the numbers into the panels, not really changing the weights. Interesting. Okay. Let's go to... what do I need then? I need to put open weight and balance. Okay, let's see what it's doing here. So, yeah, you might be correct. Here's the thing. I wish we could flip this to pounds. Okay, so, okay, hold on. Let's do pounds to kg. Let's do some calculating here. So kilograms, we've got, what did we have? We had 1496. 1496 is 3,200. So we need 3,200, which would be about there. You're right. I just saw the airplane do it. I wonder if that's why we've been having problems like climbing and stuff like that. Okay. Okay, that's good. Left tank, right tank, good. And then payload. So I'm looking for a... I wish it gave me... It doesn't give you a 0 fuel weight, does it? Max takeoff weight, no. Do you give me a... Okay, no. Does it give a... It doesn't give empty weight. I guess that would be our 0 fuel weight. Empty weight? No, that can't be it. Fuel, no. Max payload. Total. So this is what I am total. So I'm supposed to be, my estimated tow is 19,387. 19,387, which would be 42,000 pounds. 42.7. So I'm going to move these numbers. 42.7 is what I'm looking for. Okay, close enough. We'll say total 42.7. That's essentially what I'm looking for. So we'll leave that at that. Thank you for the advice. This would probably explain why I've been having weird takeoff numbers, approach numbers, weird stuff. So you might be onto something. Thank you for the suggestion again. You guys are coming in clutch today, man. My goodness. Okay, so 42.7. We'll leave that like that. Hopefully that's correct. Good. Fuel quantity and fuel on board. FOB says 420 kilograms. That's not correct at all. I wonder why it's doing that now. Is this number changing things when I do this? That's weird. Because it's showing that there's like 6,400 pounds of fuel. Well, we'll just go off this number then, I guess. It's a little bit convoluted, but 1496. I don't think we'll ever get there, but we can go to 1500. How about that? All right, go to 1500. It's also putting weird numbers in the fuel used. I don't like this, chat. I don't like this, chat. Makes sense. I bet that's exactly why the plane performs so badly in the climb. Could be Rydog. Yeah, could absolutely be it, man. Good to see you, dude. What are your thoughts on the ATR so far? I mean, I love the airplane. It's a lot of fun. That's for sure. A lot of fun. All right, fuel quantity on board. It says fuel on board 1,500 kilos. We're looking for 1,496, so I'm not going to complain about that. We'll confirm that. Engine fuel used reset. We need to go to... what page do we need to go to? I think we go to the serve page or the nav serve page. Nope. Com page? Nope. This one? Nope. Nope. Serve? Nope. What page do I need to go on to? Oh, well, it's over here. I guess I can go to it. Reset fuel amount used. Good. I guess we'll do that there. Wonderful. Memo panel checked and set. Power management. I'm going to flip it between MCT and takeoff, so it's back on takeoff. Good. Done. All right. Before propeller rotation. Good. I think we're still boarding. Are we done boarding? Oh, we're done boarding. Okay, chat. We're good to go. They're waiting on me now. Let's go to the aircraft, and we'll go ahead and close doors, close doors, close doors. We'll leave the wheel chocks and ground power on for now. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to set all those. Good. That looks good. Hope you're having a great day. Paul, thanks so much, man. The fuel used gets reset later anyways. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Yeah, no, I know how to reset it, but it just feels weird that it's, I don't know, weird things, right? Weird things. Okay, CDLs are on. Good. FMS and takeoff data has been confirmed. We'll do that here. FMS and takeoff data. Good. That is set. I also saw here that you can set flex temperatures and stuff. I didn't know that. If you come here to... No, it wasn't. It was down here. Was it perf? Yeah, it was here. And you can go to takeoff data or engine outside air temperature, and you can use auto, which I guess would set it to 21. But you can also set a takeoff torque. So you can like make it so like it's a little bit colder, so you have a better takeoff torque or something like that. But we're just going to go with 22 degrees as that's what it is outside. Our takeoff data, we've already confirmed that, so that's looking good. Wonderful. All of that is set and done. Beautiful. Trim is set. Good. Tail prop is on board. Yes, it is. Tail props on board. Doors are closed as well. Seatbelt signs are going on, and then we need to go ahead and get the prop brake on because we're going to go ahead and spool up engine number 2. So make sure the gens are online. We'll make sure the fuel pump's online. We'll go ahead and start engine number 2. Come down here again, looking for a good NH percentage. At 10% you can introduce fuel, so we'll go ahead and introduce fuel to engine number 2. Again, we do have the prop brake on, so you should hear the engine spooling, but the prop brake is making it so that the prop does not spin. So that is looking good right now. Wonderful. We need to get that up and stabilized so that essentially that basically turns into our APU. You know what I mean? So yeah. FSim Studios Houston tomorrow. Awesome. Very, very cool, man. Roger Dodger, what's up, man? Huge no floaties to you. Thanks for your support. I appreciate you. Jesus Christ. You know what's funny? I never had a friend Will growing up, especially in middle school. I never had a friend Will. I had Rob, Matt, Blake, Jeremy. Never had a Will growing up, though. But thank you for your support, Roger Dodger.
Hey, Kyle. It's Will from middle school. I am so happy for your success. I remember we used to tickle each other at the sleepovers until one of us pissed. Anyways, much love.
That might be one of the most creative donations I may have ever received, my friend. Thank you for the support, Roger Dodger. Appreciate you for the 10 bones, man. Thank you, dude. Clever, clever you are. Clever, clever you are. Okay, cool. That is done. Seatbelts are on. We're going to turn our beacon light on as well. Beacon light is on. Good. We should be able to remove external power now. Yes, good. Wonderful. If we come down here, beacon light's on. Good. Let's go to our aircraft. We're going to remove the ground power. Good. We're going to go to GSX. We're going to prepare for pushback and departure. Beautiful. Do you want to press pushback? Yes. Wonderful. Cool. So if we come all the way down here now, normal procedures, we're going to be before taxi checklist will be our next one. We can clear those out. That's good. I'm also going to work on our autopilot panel just here. We're going to quickly go a step ahead. I'm going to set our altitude. We're going to 13,000 feet. So I'm going to bug up 13,000 feet. Good. That is set in there beautifully. 13,000. Wonderful. We're going to go on a heading mode. So heading is going to be 300 or 310, I believe, or something like that. 295, we'll call it. All right. 295 is in. So we're going to go heading mode, nav track, and then we're going to arm IAS, which will hold our speeds. I'm going to throw this into manual mode. Auto mode, which puts it magenta, as you can see there. Beautiful. Cool. And let's have a quick little look-see here at the departure, shall we? So departing out, then it's procedural turn. So we're going to get airborne, straight out, and then we'll make a right turn, and then we'll go direct to TFN, Tenerife North VOR, and then en route across the... What ocean is this, chat? I don't know. Is this the Atlantic? Might be the Atlantic. Out that way, so we're looking good. We want to be southeast, I believe, correct? Hold on, let me look at my map. We want to be, no, I guess southeast, southwest, northwest. No, we want to be southeast, yes. All right, cool. Okay, so park brake released, and we also have to remove the wheel chocks. Wheel chocks are off. Good. Beautiful. What country are we in right now? I believe it's Spain, the Canaries, right? Spain, I believe. Yeah, the Indian Ocean. Oh, well, there you go. All right, cool. Sweet. Looking good. We have engine number 2 on and providing power to the aircraft. So we can go ahead and go to start A now, and we can get our left fuel pump on, and we can go ahead and spool up engine number 1. There we go. Engine number 1 is spooling. You can see the aircraft spinning. We're looking for 10% on our NH. There's 10%. We'll introduce fuel to feather. We'll also give you a nice little wing view here of this going on. There we go. Look at that bad boy spooling up. How long are the flights today? About 50 minutes each. 50 minutes, but closer to about an hour and a half because of checklists, turnarounds. We're going to get to do replays as well of every arrival because we do have to go to the main menu and reload the airplane. So, yeah. Yes, you should disconnect nose wheel steering. You are 100% correct here. I'll do it just so we can follow proper procedures because you seem to be very enthralled with your, very knowledgeable about your ATR Binter Canarias ops. Definitely not the Indian Ocean. I wouldn't say so, no. Yeah. Short hops? Yes, they are short hops. It's just because this airplane is so slow, right? So, yeah. Hey, Cap, can you do island hopping in the Azores in the future? Maybe, Brian. Yeah, that sounds like that could be fun for sure, man. Yeah. Cap, how are you? Good to see you. Was, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Zach, welcome back, dude. Hope all is well. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Departure and emergency briefing, please. We'll get to that. Don't you worry. I think we all know what we're doing anyways. The Leafs won last night, yeah, surprisingly. All right, let's go ahead and set our park brake. Good.
We have a good engine start.
Wonderful.
Disconnect.
Let's go up top here. Start switch off. Windshield heat on. Let's go ahead and prop brake can come off as well. So that'll start spooling engine number 2. Wonderful. You can see here we're both engines are now in the feather position. I don't know why this guy's facing us this way. We definitely are going to runway 30, correct? Yep, we're definitely going to runway 30. The winds are, I don't know why he's facing that way. Winds are 280 at 15 knots. So I'm not quite sure what he's doing. Cool. Let's come back down here. FWS recycled. We'll do that now. FWS recycled. Good. Cockpit comm hatch is closed. Climb levers 1 and 2 to auto. We'll just make sure that the tow driver's away before we do that. Good. Captain Britannia celebrating 2 years. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much for support, dude. That is incredibly kind. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thanks so much for your support, dude, and congratulations on getting your 2-year badge. Absolutely incredible. Thanks for support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The ATR makes power backs here at the Canary Islands. What, really? Damn. I'd say there's still my blow for how they are losing against the Panthers. Yeah, they're not winning 4 games in a row. That's for sure. No way, dude. No way. Do you know when the 777 is supposed to be coming out? I have no clue, man. No clue. Yeah. Rob, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome, welcome. Captain Britannia, thanks so much for your support, dude. Congratulations on your 2-year badge, my man. That is quite the accomplishment. Thank you very, very much for your support, dude. I really do appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's extremely kind, man. Appreciate you. Okay, wonderful. So if we come down here, let's get our climb levers 1 and 2 to the auto position. I'll turn the sounds up here so you can hear them spooling up. They definitely tweak the sounds a little bit as well. Beautiful. Yes, if you're wondering about hydraulics, they won't go on until you, oh, that one you mean, yes. Those are all on as well. Cool. Anti-icing as required. True is on. Anti-skid test performed. Wheel A skid comes up, flashes for about 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and then will disappear again. There we go. Flaps will be set to 15 degrees. Nose wheel steering goes back on. There we go. And that is it. Before taxi checklist complete. And next will be our taxi checklist. Which I found a little bit of a bug, and I don't know if this is true to life of the real airplane or if it's only doing it on this airplane, but taxi and takeoff lights on. Okay. Brakes check. So what we'll do is we'll release the park brake and the aircraft will slowly move forward, and then we'll go ahead and put the brakes on. Good. So that's good. FGCP and FMA are all set. We set our autopilot panel. We already did that, so that's good. And then watch what happens when you do your takeoff config now. You get an alert. Now, you're obviously going to get an alert because you have your gust lock in. So if you remove the gust lock quickly, then do your takeoff config, you get a takeoff green. So all is good with the takeoff config. Then if you reapply your gust lock and then you do your takeoff config test, performed good. Before takeoff checklist will be the next one, and then we can go ahead and taxi ourselves over to runway 30 for our departure today. He's not a fan, but I don't see why he would want a second chance at the title. Who's that? Am I missing something? I'm building a PC and was looking for a graphics card. Is a 3070 Ti a good option for the sim? It is, but if I were you, I would maybe look at getting a 4000 series. The only reason I say 4000 series is because the chat, I have no clue what I just pushed. I'm pretty sure I just shut all the engines off. I don't even know how I just did that, chat. Don't even ask me how that happened. I pushed a button. My pinky hit a button on my throttle, and we just killed everything. And I don't even have hydraulic pressure. Okay, let's try and start the engines real quick. Let's see how this goes. I don't even know if it'll... it should spool up, actually. We should be good. Put you to feather. Okay, yeah, there we go. Now I've got a little bit of hydraulic pressure again. And you're going to start spooling up, please. Yep, thank you. Okay, chat, lesson learned. Don't push whatever button I just hit with my pinky. Don't push that button, chat, okay? Hopefully everything remains the same. I'm pretty sure everything's going to remain the same, but we'll see. We're just going to... Hopefully there's nobody behind me. Okay, he's pushing back. That gives us a little bit of time. Okay, that's good. Okay, engine number 2 is on and stabilized, so we're good. We can go ahead and go to start A, and we'll go ahead and start engine number 1. Good. Let's look for 10%, and then we'll introduce fuel to feather. Good. Fuel to feather. Good. Cool. Don't push the button. Yeah. Don't push the button. Imagine being a passenger. Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, I accidentally pushed a button and I killed the entire airplane, so, yep. Told you not to push the little red button. That's the first time that's happened to me, to be honest with you. We lose all of that, so, yeah. Okay, there we go. Everything's back. No problems. Yeah, I'm going to get a bunch of bleed pressures and weird things, so just move all of those things back to the auto position, and all of that should disappear, and we can continue on like nothing happened. Right, chat? Yeah? Good. Awesome. See? There we go. Like nothing happened, chat. Back on our way. Let's go. Let's go. Beauty. At least you weren't in the air. Yes, correct. That could have been real dangerous, real quick. Yes. Is it just me, or like, are you having to ride the brakes since the new update? I feel like I have to ride the brakes like crazy. Otherwise, my airspeed just goes nuts. Tenure to MOBA, 11 months. Thanks for support, man. Says Heatcap, what does this button do? At this point, I have no clue. Oh, man. Conflicting keybinds happen to me, too, with the CRJ. Yeah, those are never fun. We don't like conflicting, that's for sure. Fuber celebrating 16 months. So I'm about to check out the Avionics Update 2 beta. Nice. Somebody was in here earlier saying that he's a little bit underwhelmed, but I don't know. It's very early beta. I would obviously probably wait for... I'm going to be waiting a little bit to check it out, but hopefully it's something of value. That's for sure. These turboprops fly slow as hell, but they taxi like dragsters. Dude, I'm telling you. I'm like constantly having to apply a little bit of brakes. Are you gonna fly a 787 again? Yep, we'll fly it again, man. With the Avionics update that just came out, we'll definitely give it a good look. We will. All right, we probably could have taken the intersection departure right there, to be honest with you. I don't think we need 10,000 feet in our little ATR, but we'll see, man. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Hey, Jordan, I would just sit back and enjoy the streams, man. I'm not a professional ATR pilot. I've literally been flying this airplane for like a week or two, so I wouldn't worry about trying to get me to fly it exactly like the professionals do. I'll have to learn it in time. I would just sit back and enjoy the stream, man, and kind of watch me fumble about with this airplane, if you will. All right, takeoff briefing confirmed. We're departing on we're departing on runway 30. You know that. We'll probably throw it into, what are we at? We're at 2,000 feet up here. At about 4,000 feet, we'll throw it into climb mode off of takeoff power, and that is set. We'll do our gust lock to the off position. Good. Let's go to flight controls. Free and cleared and checked. Good. Wonderful. That's set. XP TCAS. We got to turn our TCAS on. Give me a second here, and we need to put this to calm. Actually, you know what? We'll just Tenerife North, Binter, 77 Quebec Alpha, lining up runway 30, Tenerife North. Okay, let me come down here quickly, and we'll go to the RMS, and we'll go to on altitude. Okay, there we go. TCAS is on. Good. And then we're going to go ahead and boost function as required. Airflow, cabin crew, engine bleed, external lights. We'll get all of our lights on now as we're entering the runway. Lights, lights, lights. Good. Those are all on. Wonderful. And lateral FD bar and rudder cam. Good. Wonderful. Checklists have been completed, chat. All right, let's do this, shall we? I don't know why the prop got so high up like that right now, but anyways, joystick cam's going on. Enjoy the departure, my friends. Let's go ahead and let me get my track IR on. Good. And we're going to go ahead and set our throttles for takeoff. Nope. A little bit down. Thank you. A little bit up. Thank you. Good. Takeoff power is set. Wonderful. Airspeed's alive. Let's go. $80 knots. We're neutral. V1, rotate. Oh, this doesn't want to auto rotate anymore, so that's good. I was kind of waiting for the auto rotation, so very good. Right, positive rate, gear up. Ooh, nice and windy. I mean, look at this departure, chat. It's absolutely incredible. Stunning views, man. All right, takeoff lights and wing lights. Sorry, taxi and takeoff lights are off, wing lights are off. Coming up on 3,500 feet. I'm going to flip this over to climb power now. Good. We can go ahead and set... Oops, I didn't mean to hit you. Sorry. I hit my throttle. So damn sensitive, too. Okay, good. All right, and let's go flaps clean once I get us back on track here. All right, flaps clean. A little bit of back trim. There we go, beautiful, looking good. And then we'll go ahead and throw our yaw damper on, and we'll go ahead and throw on autopilot. Good. We'll bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Wonderful. And then what we need to do is we need to come down here, and we need to go to direct 2, and we're going to go to TFN, and we'll go ahead and execute that. Airplane should make a big right turn now. Good. And there we go. Sweet. We can do our after takeoff checklist. That's all good. Don't worry about that. After takeoff checklist. Landing gear is up. Flaps are clean. Power management to climb. Engine bleeds are on. Taxi and takeoff lights are out. Altimeters are set and checked. We'll leave that until 6,000 feet, which was our transition altitude here. We're holding 170 magenta, and we are climbing. And we are direct Tenerife. So if you look at our departure, not bad. We probably should have flown it out a little bit more. You can see we're basically going direct to Tenerife now. We've also have an airplane behind us, so yeah. Cal, have you seen the X-Craft ERJ released? That's cool, man. It's for X-Plane, though. I haven't really been flying X-Plane all that much. Yeah. And there we go. There's that 767 that departed, or 777 maybe, that was right behind us. Look at the visuals out here, man. I am telling you, chat. This is such an underrated place to come fly, especially if you have the ATR. Gotta come flying here, man. Which 40 series GPU do you think it is worth it? I mean, you probably go with a 4070, 4080. 4070 would probably be perfectly fine. 4070 with frame generation and a newer CPU, you'll be getting, you know, 80, 90 FPS flying into like LA and London and stuff like that. So, yeah. Which you prefer for physics and overall feel of flight sim, X-Plane or Microsoft? I don't fly in the real world, so I don't really know what proper physics should and feel like. So for me, that is pretty much a redundant question. I don't really have like a favorite. You know what I mean? I don't have a favorite, man. All right, standard altimeters on both. We're climbing. We're en route. We're on our way. Beautiful. There's the airport that we just departed out of. Tenerife North. I think Tenerife South is down here somewhere, but yeah. I mean, I don't think I need to say much about the visuals right now, chat. It's just simply beautiful down there. Absolutely beautiful down there. It would be great if the ERJ from Xcraft could get into Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm sure if they don't port it over, somebody will. Or not even port over. Somebody will develop one, for sure. What's new with the update? A lot has been fixed. A lot of the issues that the aircraft was having have been addressed and fixed. In reality, you'll never feel the real physics in a flight sim. Something as little as feeling the pressure of pushing and pulling on the yoke can't be replicated. I would agree, 100%. Yeah. Yep. Not sure if you answered, but will you fly X111 or 12 again? I'll fly 12, yeah, in the future. I don't think 11, but we'll see. Don't have the budget for a 4000 series GPU with a 3060 Ti. 7800X3D be good? Yeah, wouldn't be bad. I mean, obviously I would try your best to try and get, the only thing, Captain Grease, with like, right, the 3000 series is like, soon they're going to announce the 5000 series, and the 3000 series are going to be, not redundant, but they're just, you know, the performance on the 4000 series cards are just incredible, man. Yeah. Has the animation on the props improved? I'm not sure. I never really noticed them being an issue in the first place, but that's just me. Not really things I necessarily look at and stuff. Look at the views down there, man. I mean, holy macaroni, chat. This is incredible. Ediz, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude, from Cologne. ATR throttles have various positions. Reverse GIFI, man. Yes, thank you. Hail. Hello, friend. Just back from a 3-day crew exams flight. ATR and A321 went good. Awesome, Igor. Good to see you, man. There you go, Captain Maybe. That's good news. Animations to the propellers were highly improved. Okay, there you go. Matthew, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, my amigo. All right, we're coming up on 10,000 feet. Landing lights off. We'll also release the cabin. Flight attendants can start the in-flight services, and we're done that, so that checklist is complete. Next is going to be our descent checklist. With that popped up and ready to go. Beautiful. Climbing up, 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 and away, chat. I'll be curious to see what cruise speed we can get out of this today. Be curious. It's windy over the ocean right now? It is, yeah. I did this flight last night, and I was getting bumped around like crazy. Most likely, Captain Grease, yeah, the graphics card usually drop when a newer version comes out. So, yes. Yeah. I'll buy a new PC for FS 2020 as an i7-13700K to 4080, 32 gigs RAM. Good? Yes. No, that's good. You'll enjoy that experience. What's up, Cap? Long time no see since I'm able to hop in the stream. Hope all has been well. Ian, good to see you, man. Welcome back. The Majestic Q400 has the best prop dynamics. That one's coming to Microsoft as well. So, yeah. How was the ATR update? Good. Yeah. Good. Everything seems to be running the way that it should. Our numbers seem to be fixed. The airplane it doesn't auto-rotate on you anymore, so that's good. There you go, lights. Very cool. Cap, love seeing you fly around the Canaries. I live down in Gran, Canaria. Have done for the last 6 years. Very cool, Ian. You are a lucky man. Very, very cool. What's it like living out here? It's got to be like pretty crazy, no? I mean, living on these islands out in the middle of the ocean. Is it like Hawaii? Is everything super expensive? Would I prefer the Lian Li or the NZXT H9 Elite? I prefer the Lian Li. Lian Li makes beautiful cases. Yeah, I will agree with you on that one. I like NZXT just because they're really easy to use and they're nice and big, lots of air, lots of room. So yeah. What's the Discord again? Recently got a computer in the sim and I haven't been on, but nothing but problems with the sim crashing on you. Make sure all your drivers are up to date. Make sure drivers, GPU, CPU, Intel drivers. Make sure everything's up to date. Just put ! Discord in chat. That should populate that. It's fine. Things are cheap, especially on nomad salary versus local salary. Weather is always great and life is chilled out and relaxed. Yeah, no, I hear you on that one, man. It was 22 degrees and sunny when we departed. I mean, that's literal perfection. Very cool, Latif. Congratulations. You bought the Just Sim and Talia, beautiful scenery, but some details are not there, but good scenery. Yeah, I mean, that's honestly like what it is with Just Sim airports. They're very good for what they are, but they do lack just a little bit of detail sometimes. Yeah, for sure. Afternoon, Cap. Just bought the ATR and absolutely love it. How's the flight so far? Looking like a beautiful island. Good, Moff. Good, man. Yeah, we'll take it in for a nice arrival. We'll see how she goes. Auxiliary pump feeds the blue hydraulic pump. I hope you guys are all taking notes because Ale Jordan is giving us tips and tricks on how to fly the ATR, even though we're 13,000 feet in the air already. We're actually approaching our cruise altitude, 13,000 feet. So remember, it was being a little bit weird. It wasn't exactly leveling off at 13,000. So let's see if we level off and stay at 13,000, and we'll see how fast we can get our speed up there now. So as Igor always told us, leave it in climb mode until your speed gets a little bit closer to the magenta, and then from there you can go ahead and flip it into cruise mode. He said that's what he does when he flies the ATR. So we'll leave it the way that it is now in the climb profile, and yeah. I'm picking up someone on my TCAS. I don't know where that is. It says beneath me, below me. I don't even know. That might be that 7-4 departing out, or that 7-6. No, he's off my 1,000 feet above, off my left wing. Oh, there he is. I think that was the 7-6 that departed. We've got somebody up here as well. Pretty sure that was the 7-6 that departed, though. Speed still does not get close to magenta. No, it doesn't? Okay, interesting. Kevin, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Was able to get the ATR on 225 knots of cruise yesterday. There you go. I mean, what was the fastest we ever got this thing? 205 knots, I think, was the max that we got it to. 205, I'm pretty sure. Do you think I'll have to get a new GPU every 2 to 3 years so I can... I don't think so, man. I think with frame generation, Captain Grease, I think with the most recent NVIDIA, the 4000 series, I think frame generation is actually going to allow you to keep your GPU for probably twice as long. As long as frame generation is still a thing with like DX12 and all these future games moving forward, I think that you'll be perfectly fine keeping GPUs for longer. Yeah. Yeah. All right. We are still climbing. We're at 207 knots. This is the fastest we've ever been able to go. Let's flip it to cruise now. Not much changes. A little bit of the torque percentage went down, but it actually looks like it's going back up again. No, it should be good, Captain Grease. Yeah. Set to MCT? No, we don't have to, man. We'll just set it into climb. MCT is max continuous thrust, so we don't really need that on the climb. Ooh, 209 knots. Can we get to 210 knots, chat? Let's go. 210. I have a 1660 Ti since 4 years. Still a good card, even for FS 2020. Sure. There you go, man. Hey, 210 knots. The fastest I've ever got this airplane in cruise. Look at that. We're doing things, chat. We are doing things. We're leaving the island behind us. That's where we departed. Tenerife North. Good. Normally, it will always not reach 240, depending on the winds and affecting the air density. Got you. We're LNAV, although it seems like we're a little bit off LNAV. No, it's not. It's fine. It's the wind. The wind pushing us over. Alrighty, you can see top of descents in about 80 miles if we come down here as well to our VNAV. VNAV next. So they changed the VNAV speed? Is that where it showed you like the... Or no, wait, was it perf? Or was it data? Progress. Progress. Not VNAV. Progress. 20 minutes. 75 miles till top of descent. Good. I'm also probably leaning towards the i7-13700K and a 4080. There you go. Honestly, Matthew, have a look at the AMD CPUs as well, man. Don't sleep on the AMD CPUs. The AMD CPUs are real nice. The 7800X 3D has been the best performing CPU for Microsoft Flight Simulator. So if you're building a PC for Microsoft Flight Simulator, don't sleep on it, man. Dano, what's up, man? Has been a while. Good to see you, dude. Hope you are well. Welcome back, man. Hey, guys, remember, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Back in the ATR this week, so we're going to be doing some flights down in New Zealand. And then next week, we're going to be back in the A320. Phoenix A320. We haven't flown that in, I think, over a month now. Since the Phoenix A320, so it'll be good to jump back into the Phoenix as well. Looking forward to that. Just avoid ASUS when getting a motherboard for your Ryzen 7000 CPU. Really? ASUS? They're usually on point. Yeah. Will, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Simon, what's up, dude? AM5 platform is a beast. Love my 7900X. Crazy fast it is. Yeah. Why not the 330 next week? Oh, wait, never mind. Yeah, if it gets released, we'll fly it, man. Apparently ASUS is having issues. Oh, yeah, those are the boards that are overheating and catching on fire or whatever. Yeah. That's crazy though, dude. Like I usually go with ASUS for my motherboards. I've never had any issues with them. So hopefully by the time that I do end up building my new PC, they've got those issues, because I don't know who else I would go with. I always go with ASUS. Yeah. Hi Tech Hub, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope all is well. All is well, my amigo. It's killing CPUs, and my 7950X might be dying soon. Oof, that's not good. Aerosoft, the company that decides to put a paint kit out 6 months before release. Yeah, that one's real puzzling, man. Like I said, dude, and I even... You know, I hate doing this, and I even said it at the time. I said, well, listen, I don't like speculating and saying, oh, we're going to get release dates soon, or we're going to get this, or we're going to get that. But, like, how do you release a paint kit? You know, usually you release a paint kit a couple weeks before release of the airplane. right? That's pretty logical. You know, you give the painters a couple weeks to produce some content for you and stuff. So I don't know, man. I don't know where they went with that one. I don't know who decided that it was a good time to release the paint kit. Does ASUS make the tough Mobos? Yes. Last time I had flown the ATR in Microsoft 2020. You haven't flown it? Well, there you go. ASUS was the first release for the new BIOS. ASUS was the first to release the new BIOS and solve the issue. Got you. Okay. With Canary fly from GCLP to GCRR. There you go. How's the ATR after the update? Everything's good so far. Not really having any issues. Still kind of having issues with the speed not wanting to like go up to magenta. I don't know if this is a bug or if it has to do with like the density altitude or whatever, but I don't know. It seems that we've increased 6 knots for what it's worth. We're usually cruised at like between 190 and 200. Now we're hitting 211, so there you go. According to them, you'll lose warranty when you install the new BIOS update. Why is that? That doesn't really make sense, does it? I don't know. That's weird. Heard about the issues. The gaming channel I watched, 7800X3 to replicate the failures. Huh, interesting. Quality Wings all but guaranteed the 77 in Q3 of 2021. No update since. Pretty crazy, right? Because it's a beta update. Ah, got you. Back to climb and cruise. I really don't get like much of a change in torque, to be honest with you. So I don't really think being in climb or cruise would really have anything to do with it. Loving the ATR, but I can't figure out how to display terrain/weather. So Nick, Timothy, thanks so much for 4 months, man. Appreciate you, dude. Zcap, hope all is well. Timothy, thank you very much for your support. I appreciate you. Huge no floaties. Thank you very much for your support, man. Here's to another 4 months, dude. I am well. I hope you are well. Terrain is right here. Or sorry, weather is right here. So you have to see this where it says radar. You need to flip it twice till it says WX. And then you should get these like lines here. Dotted lines that show that's where your radar is looking. And then I like to always turn up the gain. Now, the thing about the terrain radar is there is a huge hit on performance right now. So if you go to nav, hit the nav page right here, nav, and it's going to open up this tab. Come down here and go to ND overlay. Click on that and you'll have weather, terrain, or none. So if you turn on terrain, watch my FPS down here in the bottom right corner, right? We're getting about 51, 50 FPS right now. Watch when I turn on terrain radar. Of course, it's not going to do it. Because it's actually not drawing it, which is weird. So I think maybe because I have to have this off. Terrain. Okay, well, anyways, when the terrain does work, I don't know why the terrain's not working right now. When the terrain does work, I lose all kinds of FPS. So I don't, I haven't really been using the terrain, but that's how you do it. It's right there. It is right there, and that's how you do it. Put the MCT a few seconds, then cruise. My torque went up to 80% and speed increased might work. Yeah, but torque at cruise, Greg, that's a bug. Torque, it did yesterday, Les, when I was doing some tests. It did yesterday, and I lost about 15 FPS. I went from 50, 60 FPS down to about 35, 40. I think your NP. Your NP percent should be at about 82, and so should your torque. Your torque, I don't think, should be up in the 80s at cruise. But, yeah. I mean, it's fine. We're doing 211 knots. Sim has to draw in all the land, all up by hand and back. It's going to cost resources. Yeah, but that's crazy resources, man. I've never had a terrain radar affect that much. It said I'm leaving Wednesday as well. I have to leave on Thursday due to my family, but the flight that I'm taking goes from Toronto to Montreal to, then the other one is Toronto, Denver. IAH. I would go to Montreal. If you go to Montreal, you'll be flying with the Thrustmaster group. They're leaving on Thursday out of Montreal as well. Finally got into streaming, did a couple, was fun with 0 viewers. There you go. Hey man, you've been here for my, you know how long it takes, especially in flight sim, man. I mean, it takes forever, dude. Isn't IAH Houston? Yep. It's Houston, Houston Bush Continental. Montreal. Now, I think with your rad nav, if you go to the nav page, it says auto. I don't know if it auto-tunes frequencies. I don't like waiting for it to auto-tune frequencies, so I just like to do it. 109.1. I'm going to do that. Takes away the auto as soon as you do, but I don't really care. I like to have that pre-selected in. Minimums today, we are in alpha, so we're going to be 439 on the MDA, so we need to flip MDA, and then we need to go over here and flip this one to MDA as well, and then we can set 439. We can't set 439, so we'll set 440, which will be our minimums. 440, beautiful. And we cannot set our front course yet, so we'll just wait on being able to set our front course. There we go. Cool. And we are 32 miles or 10 minutes from top of descent. Good. Saturday and Sunday he's streaming. Yes, we are. Any tips to get no stutters or Microsoft Flight Simulator? Turn some settings down, man. I mean, short from buying a new computer, turn some settings down, man. Put everything to low and kind of bump things up as you go and figure out what your PC can do and what your PC can't do. That would be your best bet. Tacos or chimichangas? Oof. Tough call. Probably tacos. Gamer's Nexus had a video on how ASUS changed their warranty policy after they releasing a BIOS update that bricked people's hardwares and said that it's not their fault. Yeah, that's kind of a sneaky play. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah. Can't wait to get YYC next Friday. Is that when it's coming out? It's awesome. Still studying? Hey. For frames, are you using FSLTL? I noticed it was hammering my frames recently, maybe just my imaginations. No, you're correct, Nick. Depends how many people are being loaded in and stuff like that, but you can expect to lose anywhere between 5 and 10 FPS using, it's not just FSLTL, it's any model matching. The model matching is just not very well optimized on Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yeah, you can I was losing about 10 to 12 FPS flying into JFK. Last week we flew into JFK on VATSIM. As soon as I disconnected from VATSIM, I was like getting like 22 to 25 FPS. As soon as I disconnected, we were like 30, 35. Yeah. ASUS doesn't have a leg to stand on in court. Yeah, no, that's... Yeah. I have a 3080 and an i9 12900F, and I get 40 FPS on ultra settings, but the stuttering is bad. Yeah, like I said, honestly, man, you don't need to run the simulator at ultra to make it look good, dude. There's plenty of things that you can turn down. You can turn to medium, you can turn to high. Like, I use high-end preset, and then I go through and, like, turn some things on. Turn some things off, turn some things on, right? Change some settings. So high-end preset, try just running high-end preset and see how that works. You know, having your object LOD set to like 200, 300, 400. Yeah, man, it's a simulator, right? It's not designed to be running like Call of Duty or something, you know what I mean? Yeah, I agree. Well, I haven't tried FS traffic. Apparently FS traffic is even better on frames, but I don't know. I do not know. Yeah, FS traffic is apparently better on frames because it uses less resources. But I don't know. I haven't tested them out. So on the 19th, we're getting Calgary. Very cool. Very excited for that one, man. That's gonna be a sweet scenery, dude. My goodness. When is the 19th? So that's next Friday. So that's good. That means we'll have it for our Saturday, Sunday, Monday streams next week. So it looks like we'll be flying some Air Canada A320s in and out of Calgary is what it looks like we're going to be doing. Tomorrow, Houston. Yeah, that'll be good, man. Houston, right in time for the Expo. Now, which one are they releasing? IAH or Houston Hobby? I'm curious. IAH? Damn. Crazy. What's your stream schedule? Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You can put exclamation point schedule in chat as well. IAH, damn. That's a huge airport, dude. That'll be fun. We can probably replicate our flights, although we don't have an A220. We don't have an A220. We can replicate the flights in an A320 or a 737 WestJet. How are the physics of this plane? I honestly think this airplane flies great. It's one of my favorite hand-flying airplanes. Once you get it trimmed and once you get your speed kind of set, my goodness. It is magical to fly. So much fun. So much fun. Who's making it? I believe it's FSim Studios, is it not? The same guys that do like Vancouver, Edmonton. I think it's them, but it's in collaboration with somebody else. So like they partnered. FSim Studios and Texan Simulation. There you go. So they partnered with another group, which is cool. I like to see that. 7 miles for our descent, chat. So we need to intercept. What is our intercept? 2,300 feet at Gulfy. So you know the plan. Let's plug in 2,300 feet. 2,300. We're going to do exactly what Igor told us to do. Why is it flight level? Oh, because I'm in things. We're going to do what Igor told us to do, right, chat? So we're going to go and put it in vertical speed, and we're going to descend at 500 feet per minute, and we're going to wait for our magenta line to either come below and then throw it into VNAV, and it should be less of a jolt on the passengers, if you will. Have you ever controlled on that? What, Bryce? On VATSIM? No, I'm not a controller. All right, and we can do our descent checklist. So we'll recall on that. Landing elevation set and checked. FMS, LNAV, and perf has been set. Decision height and MDA has been set as well. Arrival briefing, you guys know the briefing. We are planning for the ILS runway 3. Straight in approach, we're making a turn across the island and then down and in for approach, and we are parking towards the I guess what, the north side of the airport. We're going to be parking up over here. I believe we're looking for stand, well, I'm not going to say it just because somebody will go and snipe it or something like that, but I think we're going to Terminal 2 is where we go. I believe that's where we go, Terminal 2. I think we want parking 11 or 10 or something. All right, and there we go. We can throw it into VNAV. You can see the magenta line is slowly under where we are now. And there we go. Now our magenta line has caught up. We can bring our throttles back here. We don't need to overspeed the airplane. We can, try and keep it around 225, 230 knots. And there you go. We're descending at 1,500 feet per minute. They definitely seem to have fixed the VNAV profile. It works much better. So, yeah. Why do you always get ignored? I honestly, dude, I'm looking at this. I don't see any of your messages. You haven't said anything in like 5 minutes, and then the message you said is, why do I always get ignored? Like, you literally did not put any other message above. I don't see any of your messages above. Nothing. No message for at least 5 minutes. Oh wait, you put, no, you agreed to, yeah, 5 minutes ago you asked Kevin what his YouTube channel was because you would watch him. Literally 5 minutes ago was the last time you spoke. And you asked Kevin what his... You think it's Houston Hobby, not George Bush? KIAH? That they're releasing? I think it's IAH. Pretty sure. Flyboy's here. What up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Is there a preview? Not that I know of. 10,000 feet, landing lights, seatbelts. All right, descent checklist complete. Next will be our approach checklist. Well, we just got our seatbelts and our landing lights on, so that's a good start. So we'll do both of those ones. Transition altitude, I believe, is 6,000 feet, so we'll plug that in. We'll get that ready. What's the weather looking? Looking at the Discord, it says K-Hue and partner with Texan Simulations. I don't know. You have all of chat saying that it's IAH, but I don't know, man. Oh my good lord. Go away, dude. Holy fuck. Get a life. GCRR. There you go, Simon. I hope you're feeling better. I don't know what that is. I'm going to Google that right now. I'm going to Google what this is, because I have no clue what this is. Ah, nasal. Surgical procedure to straighten the bone and cartilage, dividing the space between your two nostrils, the septum. Cool. Well, I hope you're feeling better. Hopefully you're not in too much pain. Houston Hobby, I think, is which one they are bringing. I mean, I'm going to be real with you right now. It makes a lot more sense to do Houston Hobby with the expo coming up and it actually being at Houston Hobby, so that makes more sense. But literally everybody has been saying that it's IAH that we're getting, so I don't know, man. You're from Gran Canaria? Very cool, man. One thing I love about the new update is that the prop angles are on correct positions while they are off. There you go. Do you have much difference in FPS between X-Plane 11 and X-Plane 12 with your setup? Yeah, X-Plane 12 runs like shit, dude. Ever since their new rendering engine and stuff like that, it does not run very well. Yeah, does not run nicely. Let's go to our perf. We're going to activate our speeds. Good. V approach. Can I change this number? No. Okay. I don't know why it gives like that weird 1014 on the QNH as well. And transition altitude should be 6,000 feet. Okay, we're coming up on 6,000 feet, so I'm going to go baro now. And we'll set our baro. 1014. Good. 1014 should be set here as well. No problem. Life on Farm, what's up, man? Cap, check their blade once you land. It looks great. Cool. I will. I will. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be looking for, but I will. Promise you that. All right. So, we know, I don't know why there's a discontinuity there. Flight plan, there's definitely not a discontinuity. Is it just telling me that that's where I should be going on vectors, probably? I know that we're going to probably want to go on a heading of like 100 most likely to intercept this. It's probably the most ideal. Actually, probably like 080 for a nice intercept. Love the Binter ops. Man, people have been asking, since this airplane released, people have been asking me to do some Binter ops, so, yeah. Those custom views of the engine are cool. I'd have to do that too. Yeah, you can download mine, Nick, if you're on my Discord. You can download them as well. I do enjoy my custom views. What do you think of the Boeing 767-400 for X-Plane 12? Some Delta ops could be fun. I own that I don't own the 400. Wait, do I own the 400? I can't remember. I don't think I own the 400. I own the other ones, obviously, but I don't think I bought the 400. Yeah. See, now it's drawing the line, but for some reason it's skipping this waypoint and it looks like it's taking me direct to Gulfy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch it on to heading mode now. We're basically going to continue direct to Gulfy, but we're just on heading mode because now I can flip this over to FMS mode. Beautiful. And the aircraft, we're going to go vertical speed. It's still descending nicely, so that should be okay, actually. I'll go vertical speed and I'll just descend it a little bit quicker at about 1,200 feet per minute so I can get under glide slope. I'm going to bring the speed back here a little bit as well. I'm going to aim more towards like 190 knots now. Altimeters have been set. Cabin altitude has been checked. Good. Descent checklist is complete. The next one we have is, didn't mean to do that. The next didn't mean to do that. The next checklist that we have is the before landing checklist. Good. So I have to set my course. Oh, fuck, chat. I shouldn't have done that. I'm going to put us on, and then I forgot to set course, so it's going to be a little bit wonky here. My bad. Course 031. 031. Now, if I put on approach, it should grab it. There's localizer, there's glide slope. Okay, it actually wasn't too bad. And our speed looks great at about 170 knots. We can just hold that for the next little bit. So that looks good. It is Houston. Okay, so there you go. So Houston Hobby. That makes more sense. Because I was going to say, dude, IAH, like that's a serious airport, man. Like that's a lot of work would go into that, making that one. Cabin crew advised, and then we'll wait for everything else. Speed's good. We're holding about 180, 170 knots. We're on glide slope. We're on localizer. So we're looking great. You never need to set the course on an ILS. Really? I find in this airplane sometimes less, and in some other airplanes, if you don't set the course correctly, it does weird things. That could just be what I'm doing, but yeah. Okay, maybe we weren't on glide slope. There's glide slope. I don't even know. It was a little bit weird. Or we just took like a little bit of a dive down. Interesting. Just looks all messed up on your HSI. It's not aligned straight in front of you. Gotcha. Okay. Back watching your streams after some time. Good to see you. Danuka, hope all is well.
Binter, tunnel 82 cleared, I'll runway.
All right. Still a little bit far out. Remember, we're in an ATR, so we're only going 170 knots. A lot of the things that you want to do need to happen like a little bit closer to your approach. You don't want to get crazy super slow. You are flying in a lot of airspace with, looks windy down there. I can see a little bit of white caps, chat. Looks windy down there. I don't know if I like that. But we're going to get configured now, so let's go gear down. Davis, what's up, mate? Sounds can come back up. And we'll go flaps 15 degrees. Start bringing our speed back down. We're at about 5 miles now, so we can kind of get configured. You should do some Canadian North Ops? Yes. We need some more scenery for Canadian North Ops, but I would like to do that eventually. Yes. Landing gears down. Flaps are next. We can do landing flaps now. Landing flaps are in. Power management to takeoff. True is good. Anti-ice is required. External lights are all on. All right. Landing checklist is complete. Next one will be our after landing checklist. Good. Cool. All right, we're vacating to the left, chat. We should make the first exit. It's the ATR, right? We shouldn't really need to do much. Joystick cam's going on. Enjoy the arrival, my friends. Sounds are going up. Catch you guys down on the ground. My airplane. Marcus, thanks so much for a gifted membership, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties, Marcus. Thank you very, very much for your support, man. That is extremely kind. Really do appreciate you, dude. Alright, I'm aiming for about 110 knots on my V approach. Alright? I know it's saying 105 or 104, but I don't like that number. I'm aiming for about 110.
Approaching minimum. 500.
500. A little bit low. I'm going to pull the nose up here. Speed's leading back nicely.
Minimum.
Continue. There we go. Back on track. That wind. Oh boy. That is gusty, chat. Woo-wee. Oh shit, I wanted to do a recording. Can I record from here? Sure. Record. Better late than nothing, right, chat?
200.
Pretty stiff quartering crosswind. I don't know why I would get it. Don't sink. It's a little bit weird.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Reversers, nose down, into the wind. Oh boy. Oh boy, that nose still doesn't want to go down after arrival. Alright, and we've stopped on a dime. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tenerife. It's, Jesus dude, that would, 29 knot gusting, 27 to 29, 25 knots. Weird, man. They're still, I still think they're a little bit too, I still think it stops way too quickly, man. Like, I understand that it's a turboprop and they do have some pretty crazy stopping power, but I still feel this airplane stops way too quick. Yeah. And the nose does not want to go down on arrival either. It's really weird. Really, really weird. Push the nose down firmly, just like in the real aircraft. Okay, maybe you have to push it down like that then. Yeah. When you get a second, would you mind explaining what you mapped the reverse thrust to in the control options menu? I have to toggle it now because max reverse was so powerful. Well, that was crazy. Yeah, I don't know what I have it mapped to. Just whatever the default mapping is. Yeah. Do the real ATR stop that quick? I don't think so, but I don't know. Again, I'm not a real ATR pilot, so I can't really explain if that's exactly how they're done, but okay, after takeoff checklist, radar is off. Need to go this way. Flaps are coming up. Flight controls are locked. Yes, flaps trims are good. We're gonna make a left into here. Landing and strobe lights are out. Landing and strobe lights are out. Confirmed. Alright. Anti-ice good. Probe heat comes off. Probe heat's off. And then we'll go ahead and do true comes off. Okay. True is off. And then climb lever 1 to feather. You're good, Cab Dog. How's the new update to this airplane? It's good. I almost feel like I have to kind of learn things over again. Still doing a little bit of weird things. Like, I couldn't get it to stop. Like, now I can barely get it to move for some reason at this airport. I don't know. I don't know why. I can barely get the airplane to move. I couldn't slow it down when we were departing. Now it barely wants to. It's just creeping along at like 4 knots. Might be because of the headwind. I don't know, but yeah. GSX, we're going to parking. We want to go to ramp 8. No. And we're going to be Binter. Yes. All right, that's good. That's set. Good. Next is going to be... I think next is going to be... Nope, back. Next is going to be the shutdown. Parking. See, like, we're not even moving. Stopped moving. I don't don't understand. Yeah. Put the parking brake on, it'll do the same thing. That's what I mean. I think I'm just going to start not using even reverse. Unless, like, we really need it. I think I'm just going to go with manual braking. Nah, it's not even heavy, dude. We're pretty light, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm just going to, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start, like, just braking. Manual braking instead of reverse thrust. Yeah. How long was the flight? I believe it was 48 minutes. We're parking overside. This airport has animated passengers, and they're boarding the other ATR right there, company ATR. Did they add SimBrief to this plane? I don't think yet. I know that SimBrief integration is coming, but I don't think they've added it yet. To be honest, you don't really need it. The only thing it would be good for is the weight and balance. I hate that I have to use the default Microsoft Flight Simulator weight and balance. Might have been the headwind that was slowing us down. Those 30-knot winds, because as soon as I turned, it actually felt like it wanted to move. Yeah, I hate that I have to use the default Microsoft Asobo weight and balance page. That to me is deal breaker. Like, not deal breaker, but it's a pretty big piss off. I don't like that. You have a high fidelity airplane, and then I got to open up some dinky Microsoft and fuck around with settings, pounds and gallons and stupid shit. Like, why do I need to do this, please? Thank you. There is no need for that. Park brake on. Good. Engine number 1 off. Good. That's good. That's good. We need to go down here. Park brake is engaged. Taxi and takeoff lights are off. Climb lever 2 to feather. Good. Beacon light goes off in a second. Transponder as well. So we have to make sure that our brake goes on. Let the engine spool down. Especially when you have an EFB available. I agree. Yeah, it's stupid. Stupid. So hopefully that gets fixed, man. That's to me like the biggest thing that I wish would change. Prop brake comes on. We'll close and lock that. Beacon light can now come off as there's no propeller spinning. We can come down here. We can go to ground power. We can go to wheel chocks. Good. We can also get in our tail prop, which was part of the checklist. Good. Transponder. Standby. Tail props in. Seatbelt signs are off. And there we have it. Wonderful. We'll go ahead and off on you. External power is on. We'll grab those guys. We can then turn off engine number 2. Off. Open up the doors. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to, where are we? Lanzarote.
The boarding requested.
Beautiful. Lanzarote. And there we have it. Sweet. Another successful Binter ops, I would say. Maybe not the smoothest landing. That headwind, dude, that was gnarly. I saw 22 to 29 knot gusting and kind of pushing us off. So, hey, man, for winds like that, we'll take that. That's for sure, man. You got fixes? Yeah, there's a long list of if you're interested in like seeing the change log and stuff, just Google. Just go onto the Microsoft Flight Sim forums. You'll see the change log that's happened for the airplane. Quite a bit of things have changed, and quite a bit of updates have happened to the airplane. But yeah, if you're curious to know a full list, I suggest going over there and having a look at that. We can stop our replay as well. Beautiful, good, awesome. Guys, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. That was a great arrival. Don't forget, we have another flight that we're going to be doing. We are going from here to... where are we going to next, chat? What's the airport called? La Palma? No, I can't remember. I'm not good with these Canary Islands. I don't fly here all that often. This is like our first time ever flying Binter, the Inter-Canary Island hop. So, cool. We'll go ahead and start. Actually, let me put some tunes on for you guys. We can watch the deboarding process. Let's get set up for our second leg. We're going to go new flight, and I'm going to come over here. We are going to, from GCRR, GCLP. GCLP Las Palmas, Gran Canaria. All right. We can be this one. That's good. When's the last time they did this? They did this April 29th. So there's a new call sign that they're using. All right. GCRR to GCLP. We are going to be in the ATR72. Keep in mind, guys, we do have a replay that we can watch as well, so we'll see what the crazy winds were like. Once we get the passengers deboarded, we can go ahead and watch the replay. I'm assuming the winds are that crazy, so we're probably going to be landing. Now, do they land... We'll worry about that after. Pretty sure they land left side and depart right side, right? At Las Palmas. We're not going to Las Palmas. We're going to whatever this one is. That's good. Passengers, we're going to go full passengers. That's good. That's good. That's all good. I'm actually going to convert this to kilograms. How do I... whatever, I'll just do the conversion. Okay. We'll generate that. Rob!
Thank you for the entertaining streams over the past 3 months. I've been waiting to have my chest cracked to replace a heart valve, and tomorrow is the day. I hope to catch you in a week or so if all goes well.
My man. Hey, Rob. Wish you all the best, dude. Huge no floaties to you, man. That sounds incredibly painful. I hope it's not painful. I hope everything goes smooth. I hope everything goes well. I wish you all the best, man. Thank you very much for support, dude. Guys, get some love and chat for Rob, man. Going through some stuff, and I'm positive we will see you here in about a week, man. Wish you all the best, dude. Here's to a fast recovery, man. Thanks for your support, Rob. Okay, that's done. We've got our flight plan. That's all set. Next leg is going in at 50 minutes of flight time. Let me pre-file on the network. Good. We'll hand this off. We'll do all this stuff. Good. Done. Okay. Cool. That's done. All right. Wonderful. So, waiting for the passengers to deboard. Are they actually walking into the terminal? They are. Look at how cool that looks. I mean, that's pretty badass. Pretty badass that they're all walking into the terminal. They're actually walking up the stairs too. Holy shit, look at that. They're actually going up the stairs and in. That's pretty cool. Pretty damn cool, chat. Roger, huge no floaties to you, man. Dropping the 5 bomb. Thank you very, very much for your support, dude. That's extremely kind. Thank you very, very much, man. Jesus, Finland guy, that's not good, man. I hope everybody's okay. When are we taking the big guy out for a spin again? And big guy, I mean the AN225. Oof, I'm not sure, Harold. That requires a whole lot of patience, and yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see, dude. Honestly, man, if I'm being 100% honest with you, it's not... Well,
praying for you, Rob. My grandma had a quadruple bypass surgery. Damn. God is with you.
Thanks so much, Roger. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Yeah, the thing with the AN225 is I mainly bought that airplane to support the project, right? Like, that was the main thing. I didn't necessarily buy that airplane to make it so, like, I'm going to fly it all the time. So, I do want to fly it again, but I wouldn't expect it to be, like, a regular mainstay. You know what I mean? Here on the channel. I hope that makes sense. I more so bought it just because I wanted to support the project and everything that they're about. So, yeah. So we will fly it again. I just don't know when. All right, let's go to GSX. Let's go ahead and reload the Kutao script. Let's go ahead and jump inside the aircraft quickly here. We're going to go ahead and close all those doors. Let's go ahead and get ourselves in the ready to taxi. We'll just hit ready to taxi here, and that'll get the airplane kind of up and running. And I'll make sure to turn off the prop brake. Okay, prop brake's off. Good. Replay, yes, we have the replay. I'm just going to start the airplane again and kind of get everything ready for the replay. Okay, now you want to spin. There we go. Wait, what? Why you no spin? Weird. Okay. Apparently that one doesn't want to spin. Cool. We'll hit the play button. It's going to be like real short replays, but hey, better than nothing, right? At least we get to kind of see it. The weather into this airport is always so damn crazy, dude. Always crazy. Those winds were just nuts. With our ground speed, we were like doing 80 knots on touchdown. I think that's why it felt so weird and we stopped so quickly. But I mean, 1,000 footers, not a bad landing at all when you're aiming for those 1,000 footers, right? Real good. I'm taking that all day long. Minus like the weird little crosswind and stopping in absolute no time, so yeah. Still a great arrival, though. Are you spinning? No. Okay. You can even tell. Look at the water. I mean, you can tell it is windy when the water looks like that on approach. You know it's going to be a windy one. You were there last summer? Very cool. You'll be flying the 747, 787 now that they're better? Yeah, we'll take a look at them. I'm still going to wait for a little bit. I'm not going to... So, yeah. Was your prop brake 2 and feather before turning off the prop brake? That's why I have to do it for spin to stop. Ah, got you. Yes, it was. I left the prop brake on. Super happy with that arrival, though. Really nice and smooth. Right on the 1,000 footers. Well, just after the 1,000 footers. Yeah, look at the water down there. Nasty. Nasty water down there. Just like taking off within 200 feet with a 50-knot headwind? Yes. Yeah, that was insane, man. We took off almost immediately, and the departure out of here is going to be the same thing. It's going to be a little bit crazy. Yeah. The custom views are on the Discord? They are, yes. The views and info section. Yes. Finn, we don't talk about those websites here on the channel. Man, obviously I'm well aware of those types of websites, but we don't talk about those websites. Obviously, as a content creator that has many partners in the flight sim industry, I don't condone those types of websites, and I don't think anybody should be using those types of websites. If everybody were to use those websites, we don't get awesome development like this and sceneries that you see me flying into. So, yeah, I don't condone that type of behavior, and I don't condone that type of stuff, man. When is the 77? It went into beta today, Davis. So if you opt into the beta, you can get it now. I don't know why we were having that don't sink bug. It did that to me last night, the don't sink. We were descending it like 700 feet per minute. There's no issues. When are we back in the 310? Again, no clue, man. I have no clue, guys. I don't know. We'll see. It's really difficult to jump into the 310 and want to fly the 310 just because they're not really flying it anymore. We can only really kind of do like retro ops and stuff like that. So, yeah. All right, cool. We are going to, hold on, just so I don't break anything. Let's stop and stop, okay? And then we're going to go to main menu. We're going to reload the airplane. We're going to do 737. We just did the 737, so we're not going to be doing that for a while. We're back in the A320 next week, and we'll kind of go from there. I don't want to plan too far ahead just because there's releases that can happen. There's airplanes and stuff that can come out, so we'll see, man. Yeah. Doing that truck hire is worth it? Yes. Yes. Any ideas where to order it in Canada? Try Amazon, Nick. Try Amazon. Try Canada Computers. Try Best Buy. Any one of those ones should carry it. No, you're fine, come down. Yes, that was Lanzarote. AlexSiu fly on the A321 or the 318. We don't have any of those airplanes. Yeah. I don't know why it's taking so long to load back into the lobby. I don't think it ever takes this long. Is this new with the ATR? Okay, there we go. We're going from GCRR, and we want to go to stand, where were we? Stand 8? 8. Yes. And we can do a real time, yeah. 6:44, may get a sunset arrival or something. Jordan, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Spring cold season is here. I can barely hear it of my right ear, but I'm enjoying the content. Oh, man. The worst. Good to see you, Jason. Welcome, 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 man. Gap, how come you can hear the right side engine while it isn't spinning? Because it is spinning. It's just a bug. Because I left something on. All right, you're good. Let's go ahead and back out. Pause you. Good. Cool. Let's go ahead and go to GSX. We are going to SimBrief OK. Wonderful. It knows we have full passengers on board today. Let's go ahead and go GSX. We're going to request boarding. Good. We're going to be Binter. Good. And there we go. Let's go ahead and come down here. We're going to go to aircraft. We're going to open up all the doors. We're going to get the ground power connected as well. Let's go ahead and pause the music, or just turn it down, I guess, for now. We'll just turn it down slightly. Cool. Let's go to the overhead. Let's go and get the battery switch to the on position. Good. Nope, we have the crew on board already. Aircraft is coming to life. Good. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to get some brightness up on the panels. Good. Let's go and get our external power on and available. Beautiful. Get our window heats on. Good. Hydraulics can all go to the on position as well. On and fault. Gens can go on and fault as well. Passengers are boarding. We'll get our nav light on. We'll get our logo light on. Good. And that looks swell and well to me. Let's come down here. Let's go to our FMS. We're going to go to our init page. We're going to go to pause init. We're going to grab our GPS position. We're going to init that. Good. Go to return tab. We're going to go to our weights today. Weights on today's flights. Let's plug in some information into here. Actually, let's try and get them as close as we can. So I'm going to go pounds to kg. Do a nice little conversion. Okay, so let's open up this thing here. I hate that we have to do this, but okay. Fuel for today's leg. We need, what was the fuel? Fuel for today's leg was 1588 kilograms, 1588, which is 3,500, which means we need about, what is that, about 1250 in each tank. 1250 in each tank. Yes, okay. We'll put a little bit more, there we go, 1239 in each tank. Wait, no, what am I talking about? Wait, what do I need, 3,500? No, that's 1,600 in each tank. Yeah, even more. 1,750. There we go. Okay, 1,746 in each tank. That should be good. Quick math with Captain Canada. All the EFB, you still got to open up the weather. I know, dude. It's crazy to me that you still have to do this. It's absolutely wild. Okay, fuel is set, so we're gonna go. That's fine. We'll keep those numbers. And then SimBrief, we're looking for a zero fuel weight of 18,192. 18,192, which is going to give us a... Wait, no, I can't use zero fuel weight, right? I have to use our estimated tow, which would be our total max takeoff weight. Yes, okay. So we need tow weight. So our tow weight is 19,617. 19,617. Which is 43.2. So we need to bring this down to 43.2. 43. All right, 43.3 is what we're going for. So what's 60% payload? I still don't feel that these numbers are correct, man. I still don't think that these numbers add up. But whatever, what am I? Okay. that's fine. That's set. Cool. I'm happy with that. We can close that. Now that's apparently what the airplane knows. So let's come down here. Again, we're just going to throw in these numbers. So 0 fuel weight is 18,192. 18,192. We'll throw that in there. Good. Fuel on board today, we've got 1588. Good. And then 19.7 is our gross weight. That is pretty much estimated tow 19.6. So we're good. Okay, so all of those numbers should be correct. Wonderful. Let's go to return. Let's go to our flight plan in it, route tab, call sign. Hold on, let me get connected and everything back here. IBB 5 Golf Hotel. Okay, let me go over to the second PC for a sec. Plug in our new information. Alright, information should be updated for you guys now. So we are Binter IBB 5 Golf Hotel. 5 Golf Hotel. Good. Throw that up into there. Good. To and from. We are going from GCRR over to GCLP, I believe, right? GCLP, yes. We'll throw that into there. Good. We'll execute that. Beautiful. Good. Let's go to GCRR. We're going to be departing on runway 3. We're going to be on the LORP 3 Mike departure. LORP 3 Mike. There it is right there. Good. No transitions. We'll execute that. Wonderful. Go to next page. That's good. From LORPO, we're going to jump on our arrival. We're going on the LORP 1 Zulu. GCLP. We're planning for the ILS. Hold on. Let me go to flights, unload, import. Good. All right. So we're going to be on the LORP 1 Zulu. LORP 1 Zulu. So we got to go out like that. Okay. So the LORP 1 Zulu, and we're going to plan for the ILS 3 left. 3 left Zulu from Lulto, or the Yankee from Lulto? Yeah, we'll plan for the ILS Zulu 3 left from Lulto. Alright, ILS Zulu 3 left on the LORP 1 Zulu. LORP 1 Zulu, good, and we'll take it via Lulto. And because we can't take it via Ineta, right? Ineta was for the other one. Ineta's on the LORPO 1 Charlie. All right, so yeah, we're good. Okay, and then we'll execute that. Good. We'll go through our legs. We'll make sure we don't have any crazy discontinuities. There's one. We'll remove it. LORPO, Lulto, and then we've got some, and then in for 3 left. Okay, cool. That all looks good to me. I'm happy with all those numbers. Wonderful. Let's go back to our VNAV page now. Sorry, our performance page now. That's our numbers. Let's go. We'll go to performance init. Good. Cruise altitude. We're going to 15,000 feet today. So we'll go FL150 or 15,000. Okay. Go to VNAV. Was it VNAV? How do I set my transition? 6,000. Thank you. Good. Perfinite. Now it should be flight level 150. Good. That's all in. Wonderful. That's good. Weights are all set there as well. That's all good. Wonderful. All of those numbers look good. Cool. Let's do our checklist here then, shall we? Let's go to, why is it? Thank you. Let's go to cockpit preparations. That's good. Done. Parking brake is on and set. Altimeters are set. 1014. Landing elevation is set. FMS comm and nav is set. I'll just bump us back onto Unicom. 122.8 for us. Good. Fuel quantity and fuel on board. So we need to do a reset of that. How do I get that page open again? Where are you? Are you to the perf page? Yes, thank you. Perf page, we're going to reset fuel used. Good. Engine fuel used, reset. Fuel quantity on board 1580. 1588 is what we're calling for, so that's perfect. Memo panel has been checked and set correctly. Good. And power management, I'm going to flip that just to take off quickly. That is set as well. Beautiful. That is good. And then before propeller rotation. Are they already fully boarded? My goodness. Doing things today. Quick, quick, quick. My God. All right, cool. That's pretty much done. So that's good. I think the passengers are boarding, and we're just waiting for the cargo now. Baggage to show up. Flying down the E321 from Scandinavia from Oslo to Gran Canaria. Very cool, man. Enjoy your flight. Sounds like a really fun one. Sounds awesome. Okay, all that stuff is done. If we go to the overhead, we don't want our pitot heats on. Crew supply can come on. That's all on. Those are on. That's good. That's good. Those are all good. Cool. Yeah, we're just waiting for the baggage loaders now. That's pretty much it. All of the passengers have been boarded. We're good. Call Jude. What's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope all is well. Thanks for coming to hang out today. My activation code for the INI E310 has run out. Who would I need to email? Just email INI help. If you go to the INI website, they should have like a little help email. Start a ticket or something like that. What is this music? I'm telling you, dude, some of these playlists have weird ass music, man. I don't know where our baggage is, but we can go ahead and close the main door. Passengers are all on board now. This seems to be the never-ending Binter ATR flight. I love how this guy's like telling everybody to calm down. Look, calm down, calm down. The fact that they like went through and like automated some of this is crazy to me, man. Calm down, he says. Calm down. Here comes the baggage loader. Beautiful. How to get the plane? It is on the Microsoft Marketplace. Very weird pilot on. I don't know why I was doing that. All right, there we go. Baggage is getting loaded up. And we will be off sooner than later, chat. We're going to be taxiing. I think we have to go full length. Just because I don't think we have enough to... yeah, we got to go full length. We probably could take Alpha 2 or Echo 2, whatever this... Echo Mike, sorry. But it says no entry. So... we'll go full length. Do you like buying add-ons from the marketplace? I tend to buy most of my add-ons from Sim Market and stuff like that. AnyBuild Store, Sim Market, Contrail. I would say the marketplace is probably the... well, there's nothing wrong with buying stuff on the marketplace, really. I just don't like that you can't really choose like the where to like... I don't know if you can change the files. Like move it from one folder to another. The way that I do, right? Because a lot of the scenery I keep on like a 4 terabyte SSD and then I just have it hard linked or hard shelled over, so yeah. Extremely hard to track all the updates, yes. Yeah. You are correct. Remember guys, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. We're looking for 300 likes on today's stream. I don't know if we're going to hit it. Likes and numbers seem to be, it's a Thursday stream. And it's also getting nice outside right now. I find there's less and less, as like summer and, well, as springtime rolls in, there's less and less viewership. Summertime, it goes up a little bit because everybody's off from school and college and university. And then the numbers kind of, again, go back up towards fall and winter time. But yeah. Add-on linker's cool. Yeah, I've seen that. Yep. Captain Ray, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Too bad GSX didn't model the guy in the cargo space loading the bags inside the airplane. Yeah, that could have been cool. I don't know how they would do that, though, but... Marketplace add-ons get updated a lot slower as well. Yes, you are correct. They do. They definitely do. There's our airplane. Almost boarded. Almost ready to go. But you have auto update. You can you do auto update on the marketplace? I'm not sure if you can do that. I don't know a lot about it. FS Ream team can't even change the baggage textures. They're the same since years. Sure, well, I don't think they really need to be changed, to be honest. Why change something that doesn't need to be changed, right? I would just work on, like somebody mentioned, other things. Imagine loading briefcases. Some of them are pretty small, yeah. We need some hard shell out there. Is the 787 on the marketplace? No, you need to buy a specific version of the simulator to get the 787. I think you need the premium deluxe version of the sim. Finally figured out a way to link the world updates on a separate disc. Very happy with myself, so I can just pick and choose depending on the area I'm in. Very cool. There you go. That's awesome. Very, very cool. All right, chat, they're almost fully boarded here. Well, you can make it kind of look like better pushback, Pilot Unknown, if you just do the manual pushback. Like if you do a manual pushback, it'll, yeah. When is the next stream going to be? Saturday, and we're going to be back in New Zealand. New Zealand. I wonder if the Just Flight Fokker will come out. Looks cool so far. It does look good. Just Flight always kind of does really good work, man, to be honest. So yeah. One thing about the marketplace is sometimes things are cheaper here in Canada. I9JFK is 25 Canadian. It's between 35 and 45 on the AnyBuild store. True, I have heard about that. It's a more, because they charge per region that you're in, right? So, what Jet 2 plane? What do you mean, what Jet 2 plane? Where do you get Jet 2? Which one, Zach? Like the livery? FlightSim.to is a great place to get all of your like liveries and stuff. Just came in. How do you like the update to the ATR? Good so far, man. Yeah, definitely some things have been addressed. I think it flies a lot better. Feels a lot better. The nose doesn't lift up. Autopilot and VNAV seem to be working a little bit better. Yeah. Pretty good. Like I said, it's more of like all the bug fixes, right, that people have found and stuff. So yeah. I'm not cruise level. The 787 system wise, it's definitely better. The plane also feels heavier. Not sure about the engine sounds though. Okay, interesting. I'd be curious to see how it flies, Fuber, just because you know that bug, man. I'm curious to see what it's going to be like on your approach. Is that thing just going to fall out of the sky, or did they also fix that bug where it just absolutely falls out of the sky? Like you have no aileron authority after 50 feet. So yeah, what long haul plane do you want most in Microsoft Flight Simulator? A really good 747, a really good 787, a really good 350, a good 330, a good 777, a 767. I mean, there's a bunch. I pretty much want them all, okay? I want them all. All right, cool. We're good to go. These guys are saying goodbye. Let's get our music off now for now. And then what we'll do is our sounds will come up here and we'll go ahead and get engine number 2 started with the prop brake on. Good. We've got our fuel pump running there. Let's go ahead and hit the start button. Oh, I know why it won't start, because I have to close door, and now it should start. Nope, you also need to do your engine start switch. Thanks, Cap. That usually works too. On, come down here, looking for 10% on our NH 8, 9, 10. Introduce fuel to engine number 2. Again, you can audibly hear the engine starting, but it doesn't spin. And the blades look so much better. You're correct. They actually have that, like, pitch to them now. Yeah. Turboprops are so cool, man. The way that the prop can, like, how it spins like that, they're pretty cool, man. They're pretty damn cool airplanes. Hey, Cap, my ATR isn't loading any luggage from GSX. Any ideas? Have you updated GSX? GSX, I think about a week ago or 2 weeks ago, got an update to fix the ATR. So if you haven't downloaded it yet, I'm going to give you a link. Use this link and then use the download from MediaFire. So use the MediaFire download link on there that I just put in chat for you. And that should solve your issues, man. Upstairs, Kate, we got a good start on engine number 2. Let's go ahead and get our external powers to the off position. We'll flip you to start system A. Let's come down here. Let's remove the ground power. Good. Let's go to GSX. Let's prepare for pushback and departure. Good. Yes. There we go. Is the cabin at 31 degrees? Yes, because we didn't have any air on. But the air is now on, so it should start cooling down. A little bit warm. Although, I don't know, it seems a little bit weird. What temperature is it outside? What is it outside? Outside, it's only 22 degrees outside. Yeah, I don't know. I still think that's a little bit bugged out, but maybe not. Anyways, it's cooling down for them now. I know that it was bugged. Maybe they didn't fix it. I'm not quite sure. We're going to set the FMA panel right now. So we're going up to 15,000 feet. So I'm going to plug in 15,000 feet. When will the 757 be released? I have no clue. I think you mean 737 maybe? I have no clue. All right, 15,000 feet is in. We're going to go runway heading, which is going to be 030. So bug that up. 030. Good. So we're going to go heading, nav, IS. I'm going to flip that over to managed. Right. She's locking the gear pin. Good. Let you know and let me know if you need something from me. Keep traffic flowing. He got about to finish boarding, about to push back. I'm about 5 to 7 minutes. Okay. Facing northeast. Which way do we want to be facing? We want to be facing southwest. All right, let's go ahead and just confirm. Remove our wheel chocks. Remove the park brake. Good. All right, start at will, so we're good to go. It's cooling down in here now, 27 degrees. Let's go and get our left pump on. And we'll go ahead and spool up engine number... We'll get our beacon light on here, as well as these guys. Good. We'll go ahead and get engine number 2 on. Beautiful. 10%. Introduce fuel. Come down here. Finish those. Need to come over here quickly. Need to go to performance. Sorry, payload. Need to set all those. Good. Cool. And then it's going to be our before taxi checklist. Good. And we should have a good start on engine number... Ooh, those animations still seem a little bit weird. That seems very janky and stuttery to me. Does that not seem weird and... Seems like a really weird animation, chat. It's stable too. That's what's really weird. It's on and stabled. It seems kind of broken. I don't know. Maybe this is the new animation. I don't know. All right, we'll wait for them to push us back and finish that, and then we'll work from that.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Okay. Cool. So, let's go down here. FWS, we'll recycle it. Good. Go ahead and cockpit comm hatch closed. Yes. Climb levers 1 and 2 to auto. Let's go ahead and release the prop brake. It's weird. Is this like the new feather? It didn't do this last time. Maybe it's bugged because we went into the lobby. I don't know. Both to auto. Good. Sounds will come up. You guys can hear them. Was it best to buy the 737-800 or the 700? They're both great. Really depends on what you're looking for out of it. Anti-icing is required. True is on and checked. Good. Anti-skid test. On and armed. Good. Probes are on. Flaps. 15 degrees. Nose wheel steering. On. Checklist complete. Before taxi checklist is complete. Then we're going to have our taxi checklists. She's waving the gear pin at us, so we're looking good. Pretty sure ATRs are certified to do self pushes. They can, yes. You can for sure. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and release the park brake. Good. Onto the brakes. Good. Taxi and takeoff. Taxi and takeoff lights on. Brakes have been checked. FGCP and FMA are set and checked. Good. Takeoff config test. So we'll remove this and then takeoff config test. No horn. Good. And we'll come down here and do our perf and confirm takeoff data. Good. D. Good. That is set and checked. Wonderful. And then we have our before takeoff checklist. Good. Cool. All right, we're moving. This tug driver has a death wish, no problem. Batman, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. I wonder if the update did anything to the sounds. They definitely did. They definitely fixed and kind of refined the sounds. Yeah, for sure. Speed is not showing. Okay, give me a sec. Probably because we have such a crazy tailwind. No FT Sim sounds. Did he do a sound pack for the ATR? If he did, we can maybe check it out later this week. Tug driver just helm screamed his way through the plane. Well, he deserved it. He did a sound pack? Interesting. Okay. May have to check it out then. ECAP, is the ATR worth getting? Can you fly it with the Airbus TCA? I would say yes and yes. Yes. Chad, is there this hill like this in real life, or is this just the scenery being weird? The FT Sim sound packs, I mean, they're really good. Some airplanes I find don't really need them, but some airplanes, they're really good. They help it quite a bit. Airbus lever doesn't do anything on the ATR. Really? Huh. Is that recently or it never did? You've always had issues with it. How do you go through the checklist like that? So Scoopty, go down to the here and go to the options and go display click spots, and it shows you where all the click spots are. So you could basically just use the map to click around. So like you can like this is up, this is down, up, and enter, right? So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, gust lock is coming up. Flight controls, left, right, back, good. Flight controls are set and checked. TCAS we need to turn on. RMS, TCAS on, and we want it to be 2000. Set and checked and squawking, good. God, this thing's like a little rocket on the ground, dude. Holy shit. It's a new update. Alright, we're going to hold here for 2 seconds. Just going to finish our checklist. Okay, transponder on guard, boost function is required, airflow is normal, cabin crew is advised, engine bleed is on as normal, external lights, everything's on. Good, that is set, wonderful. Then it is after takeoff checklist will be next. Cool. Lanzarote traffic, Binter 5 Golf Hotel departing runway 3, Lanzarote. Alright, let's do it. Do we have ATC? No, unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. We should get a nice sunset on this flight though, I believe. Joystick cam's going on. Enjoy the departure, my friends. Let's get it. Throttles up. Takeoff power set. It's always so hard to see that. Oh my, right rudder. Aileron into wind. V1 rotate. Nice and smooth, no tail strike. Positive right, gear up. I find that's the hardest thing, making sure you set your throttles correctly. I think I'm going to hold the brakes from now on. I'm just going to hold brakes and then do it. Alright, we should be tracking LNAV. Gear is up and off. 1,500 feet, we'll throw it to climb power. I love the torque steer. As soon as you let go of the yoke, like watch, if I let go of the yoke, watch how much we just start banking to the left. Torque steer, it's pretty cool. Alright, there's 1,700 feet, let's go to climb power. Down a little bit. We're going to wait for 170 knots. Or sorry, flap 1 speed, sorry, or flap up speed. Had my first tail strike this morning. Yeah, it's real easy to tail strike this thing, dude. In my practice flights, a couple practice flights that I had, I did it a couple times, just trying to mess about and trying to figure out, you know, the limitations of the airplane. Let's go flaps up. Now she wants to climb. autopilot is yaw damper and autopilot's coming on. Beautiful. Bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Turn those sounds down just a little bit. And there we have it, guys. A beautiful departure out of Lanzarote. Wonderful. Why don't you take off with bleeds off? You don't need to, man. Did you not see how quickly we do? Like, you would only really do a bleeds off departure if you need full engine power, right? There's no need to do a bleeds off takeoff if you've got 8,000 feet of runway and you're using 2,000 feet to depart, right? Bleeds off just mean more pressure to the engines faster, you know? There's no need to do a bleeds off. And it doesn't, in the checklist, it doesn't say that you need to do a bleeds off. In the checklist, before takeoff checklist, it is, no, this is after. I want to do, please back up, back, normal checklist, before takeoff checklist, airflow normal, boost function as required, engine bleed as required, not off, not on, as required. So kind of like in an Airbus, right? If you need max airflow to engines for whatever, short runway or performance, you have to get off the runway by a certain, that's when you would use bleed off. You don't have to use bleed air off if you don't need it, right? I don't think we've yet to fly into an airport where I've needed to do my bleed air off. We might get there, maybe one day. After takeoff traffic, landing gear is up, flaps are clean, climb power is checked and set, engine bleeds are on, taxi and takeoff lights are out, and altimeters at 6,000 feet will be set to standard barrel. We're currently passing 5,000 feet. Are the screenshots of your Microsoft Flight Simulator settings up to date? Yes. High-end preset, clouds ultra, trees low. Yes. They are indeed. In the 500, it's off. Again, Mohammed, that's probably company-based. I would assume that that's maybe something that the airline would do or the company would do, right? In most airplanes, like you don't, maybe there's some airlines that require you to have the bleeds off, but in most times you don't. What is my monitor refresh rate? It's a 165 Hz. I have it set to 144 though. Cap, do you know which NVIDIA driver you're using? The most recent NVIDIA driver. Duels, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Bleeds on and off are probably part of company SOP. Hard to simulate those unless you have access to those and probably more high fidelity performance calculators. Thank you, Tyson. That is pretty much exactly what I was trying to say. Yes. You explained it much better though. Thank you. Look at the visuals down there, man. What a cool ass departure out of here though. Pretty wild. All right, we are through 6,000 feet. We're going to go standard barometric pressure across the board. Standard barometric pressure. Good. Look at that thing. In the sun getting blasted. Because I also use the newest driver, but I also got a warning from Microsoft that this can cause crashes. Interesting. Remember in a few videos before you're having an issue with acceleration before? Yeah, that was a bug, Mohammed. Yeah, it was a bug, man. That had nothing to do with having the engine bleeds on and off. That's a bug that happens when you do a turnaround. That's why when we finish a flight now, I go to the main menu and reload the airplane, because it's a performance bug. And you can actually fix the bug by flipping it from MCT to takeoff and back to MCT. That actually fixed it. Yeah. The reviews I've seen of the A321 aren't positive. Yeah, because it's not a high fidelity airplane. Cap, would like to visit Canada from the Netherlands. Do you recommend? If so, where should you visit? Man, it's a tough call. Really depends what you want to see. If you want to see like big city, vibrant, like, lots of cultures, lots of ethnicities, lots of everything. I would say go West Coast, go to Vancouver, do the drive through the Rockies, go up to Whistler, do that. That's probably one of my favorites. And then if you're looking for a more laid back experience, let's say you love the ocean, you like beaches, you're more into like a laid back lifestyle where everything's super quiet and there's not a lot going on, I would say go East Coast. Go to the Maritimes, go to Nova Scotia, go to PEI, go to New Brunswick. So it really depends what you want to do. And if you want to meet in the middle, Montreal, Toronto, really cool cities. Lots to do in those cities. So it depends, man. Really depends. I'd probably say West Coast, but yeah. Newfoundland's fun, but it's extremely expensive, man. It's really, really, really expensive. And unless you're into eating fish and drinking whiskey, I mean, not a whole lot going on. Look at those cliffs over there, dude. This is beautiful. What a beautiful place. I think Vancouver, Seattle, and Yellowstone are our next big milestone holidays. There you go, man. I mean, you won't... Vancouver is... I love Vancouver, man. If I was at a point in my life... If I was a few years younger and I didn't have everything that I didn't have the farm and a fiance and stuff, I think I would have moved to Vancouver. I was this close to doing it. This close when I first started like streaming and like getting like West Coast is just, it's phenomenal, man. I love the West Coast. Love it. What's up with the FPS around the props? Yeah, I'm not sure. We're doing weird things. Yeah. Salim, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Look at that sun over the water. Man. Incredible, incredible, incredible. Lanzarote is a very volcanic island. It makes the island absolutely stunning. Yeah, it's beautiful. They've already confirmed that they will be coming out with a 737 MAX, Roger. Yes. So right now they're working on the 777. Once the 777 releases, they're going to release the MAX series and then the 747. Vancouver got very boring quickly, honestly. I mean, yes and no. I think it's just like what you want to do with it, right? Like for me, just being able to have like the ocean and the mountains, that's why I love it, man. That's probably because I don't have it around me all that much, right? You think it'll release this year? I don't know. Hope to build my new PC before the 777 is released. Wish you all the best, man. Hopefully you can get it done, dude. Hopefully you can get it done. Euro Aviation TV, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Wonder how far off the 777 is. I don't know, man. I mean, there was a lot of speculation that they were going to try and get it released before the Expo. I don't think it's going to be Expo. I would say maybe mid to end of summer would be like a good bet, but I have no clue, man. I really don't know. Who knows? Why do you have the camera outside of the plane and not inside the cabin? I prefer being able to actually like look. I don't like having to like look through a window. You know what I mean? Like the views that you can set, like this is as close as this is letting me to the window. Like this is as close as I can get to the window. You know what I mean? I don't like having to set views like that where I have the window in the way. Like sure, maybe that view sometimes can look good, but in my opinion, I prefer this view because then it's acting like I can see out the entire window, right? It allows me to just see so much more. Man, those views are amazing. Reminds me of the holiday beginning of last year. I can see the spot where I had my coffee every morning. It's crazy, Art. It's one thing that I was explaining this simulator to family not too long ago, and I was like, it's at a level of detail now where like you can fly over your house, you know, and like look down or fly over major landmarks, and it's pretty crazy, man. I prefer the 7.4 before the Maxes. But going to be a great lineup when it is done. I would agree. Well, no, I want the Max because the 7.4 is the 7.4, but I think having the Max is pretty damn cool as well. Yes, there's fish for sure, but there's loads of other stuff and whiskey, beer. Yes, George Street, maybe. Well, what's this? What's Screech? Isn't Screech whiskey, or is Screech its own its own thing. That's what I was referring to as Screech. Highly recommend you visit the Canary Islands one day. They're very unique, and United fly Tenerife south from Newark, so that makes it a little bit easier. Yeah, that is pretty cool, man. Would definitely be a bucket list destination. Again, I don't know much about the Canary Islands, but they do look cool, man. There's just so many operators that operate the Max. That's what, yeah. Ah, it's rum. I always thought it was whiskey. Huh, okay. That's what I meant by what I said. I always thought it was whiskey. All right, landing lights are off. Wing lights are off. That's good. We'll get our seatbelt signs off as well. Flight attendants can serve our full plane, 68 passengers today, chat. What do we have for this? Our arrival, what is the restrictions? It just says max 230 knots. Okay. Should be good from there. There's our altitude horn for 15,000 feet. It definitely climbs much faster than it was before the update. Like I can definitely confirm that it is climbing far faster than it was prior to the update. Like we just departed. There's the airport that we just departed. So we basically flew all the way out here and around the island, probably for noise abatement procedures. And we're already basically at our cruise altitude. Had to step off the plane to get some Thai Express. Ooh, nice. Haven't had Thai Express in forever. Gives me the worst heartburn too, Les. I'm pretty sure everything they put in there is MSG. Every seasoning is MSG. Are you able to get above 210 knots? Slightly, yes. We got 211 knots, college dude. Earlier, yeah. Fuerteventura, it's a good one too, yeah. Yeah, Thai Express really fucks with my stomach, yeah. I can agree with that one. A lot of things do, though. Excuse me. I'm excited to take the ATR down to New Zealand on the weekend. That's going to be a lot of fun. Really looking forward to that. La Palma looks amazing and challenging, like almost the Madeira to me. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Yeah, should be fun. Should be fun. Now they land on the left side and depart on the right side. One of those weird airports where you actually land it. So we're not going to use any reverse thrust either, because we'll probably still hit Sierra 2, to be honest. Trying to see where they park here. Ooh, they go to remote stands. P00. Oh no, I guess we can go up here too. Ah, yeah, okay, there's a Binter. What is this? Mike 03. Mike 03. Okay, we'll try and get it. That sun is setting over there. I mean, look at that view, chat. Fancy dancy, man. What a cool place. Would definitely love to visit. Cool, cool, cool place. All right, we are going to flip to cruise now. Altimeters have been set after takeoff checklist. Good. And then it's going to be our descent checklist will be next. Good. They definitely changed the sound. It's way more like you can hear the prop now. It's a lot, yeah. In front of the main terminal, GCLP, you'll have to do some stands without jetways towards the end of the terminal up north. Yeah. Yeah. Have you noticed any improvement with the new update? Oh, definitely high. Yeah. It doesn't lift up, like the nose doesn't try and fly up on you anymore. I have to be very wary. People are saying that you have to push the nose down on arrival. So I'm going to have to try and remember that. I know Porter only operates Q400s. Would you consider doing any Porter ops with this? Probably not, Mohammed. No. I'll wait for the Q400. We have one in development. There is one being made, so we're gonna wait for the Q400 and yeah. Remember, guys, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Hopefully we can hit 300 likes for today's stream. Looking bleak right now. Last I looked, we were at like 180 likes. Hopefully we can hit 300 likes by the end of the stream. Not sure it's going to happen today, but we'll see. Really loving this plane. It's a lot of fun, man. I think once like you learn the in and outs and kind of like the quirks of it, to me it's a lot of fun. I've been having a lot of fun flying it. I was too impatient to wait for the Q400. Did some Porter ops in the ATR from City Center to Ottawa and back. Lots of fun. Definitely fun, for sure. Yeah. But you know what would happen if I tried to do it? It would just be non-stop. Like, Captain, you know Porter doesn't operate the ATR. Captain, why are you doing this? This isn't realism. It would just, yeah. No thanks. I'll wait. As much as I want to do it, I'll wait. Is FlyJSim making the Q400? No, it is Majestic. Majestic Q400. Below the wing is a place where you can swim with baby sharks. Oh, really? Oh, that's Fuerteventura. That's the island there. Got you. It's just me or the reverse extremely powerful. Dude, it's insane. It literally stops the airplane on a dime. David, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Absolutely, Strody. At least it doesn't crash the sim anymore, right? Man, I remember when, like, if you had to plug something in, it would crash the sim. That was the worst. Yeah. It's a sim. Simulate different airlines flying the ATR. Oh, boy. Listen, man, I'm all for it. I don't have any problems with it. I'm just saying, careful, man. Don't let the purists hear you, man. Captain Dom, take care, man. Have a great day, dude. He kept descending into Boston. Very cool. From, wait for that one. Porter and the ATR is like Ryanair, Southwest, and the 320. See? From Minneapolis. Nice. We need some Minneapolis scenery so bad, man. I miss that route. I love that route from MSP to Toronto. It's one of my favorite routes, dude. I used to do that all the time for my Air Canada virtual. Virtual Air Canada, oh man. Minneapolis to Toronto, like clockwork. It's like an hour and 20 minutes. Yeah. Salt Lake City to MSP, that's a long one. Take care, Captain Dom. Have a great day, dude. Highly accurate. He kept descending into Boston. I already got that one, thank you. What would you have been comfortable spending for this bird? I still pinch myself that it was 13 to 20 bucks. Yeah. I mean, I would say it's probably right up there with like the CRJ in pricing. So like 50 bucks, you know, 40, 50 bucks. I think they could have easily done 40 or 50 bucks. I think it's actually like, I think it's a compliment to the community that they offer it for $13 to $20, to be honest with you. There's a lot of airplane here, man. Yeah, there are some things, you know, some iffy things and stuff like that, but for an airplane that costs, like you said, $13 to $20, I mean, this is easily the best $13 I've ever spent. Fuck, dude, you can't even get a Big Mac meal in Canada for $13. So I bought this airplane for less than I would have if I got a Big Mac meal from McDonald's. How fucked up is that? How crazy is that? That's crazy, man. And think about how many more hours I can use this instead of a Big Mac. Big Mac meal's gone and I'm hungry in a couple hours afterwards. Felt a bit restricted by a VA. I like to fly too many different routes. I get too invested. Nothing wrong with that. And Strody, I mean, to be fair, dude, there's certain virtual airlines that will let you do that. There's certain airlines that are very strict, and you have to follow their routing. Every airline, every virtual airline that I flew with, Air Canada, Southwest, and Delta, they were like that. They had like a bidding system, and you had to bid every day. You had to bid for flights and stuff. But there's some VAs that let you do whatever you want. They don't care, which, you know, sorry. Really can't wait for EHAM. Yes, we're close. Canal Simulator. Doing EGGL to Atlanta, 4.5 hours left. Oof, that's a long one. I hope they give the RJ a facelift. I honestly think the RJ is good. You know what I have a problem with the RJ is it's the way that it flies. It's using like the default Microsoft Flight Simulator flight model from like 2 years ago, right? A year and a half, 2 years ago. That's what I'm looking forward to, is when they kind of do that. If the CRJ flew the way that this airplane flew, oh my goodness. I'm telling you, dude, this airplane hand flies like it's just spectacular. It's amazing. The LNAV is terrible in the RJ. I think it is in real life as well, Lassie, but I know what you mean. No, I think the reverse is far too heavy. Yeah. What are your thoughts about the X-Craft E175? There's no X-Craft E175. There's for Microsoft. That's for X-Plane. They look like good airplanes for X-Plane, but it's not for Microsoft. Okay, chat. We are 59 miles or 21 minutes from top of descent, so we can enjoy a little bit of wing view here a little bit longer. That sun is... Where is that sun? Oh, I think we're going to be landing still with lots of sunlight. What is the E-Jets family for Microsoft? Yeah, I'm not a fan of them yet. I'll tell you what I'm not a fan of, and I mean this like constructively, and I wish them the best. Whoever put out the E-Jet for Microsoft Flight Simulator, I don't like that an unknown developer that has never ever published anything basically came to the community with their handout and said, pay us before we do any work. That I can't get on board with. I don't like that. I don't like the way that they approached, you know, I don't like the way that they hyped up the airplane like crazy. We're talking about system depth and flight model and custom FMS and all these things. And you guys remember, they put out videos weeks before releasing the airplane, and you know, they had everybody basically thinking that we were getting a high fidelity from the start Embraer 175 to fly, and yeah, that's far from the case of what is. Yeah, they definitely bait and switched, you know, bait, hook, and switch everybody, but not a fan of that. Again, I'm not a fan of a developer who has never published anything. Like, if you're a developer and you're a well-known developer and you're renowned and you need funding for your next project, sure, there's ways to go about it. But for a brand new group of people, there's nothing that's holding these guys accountable, man. They could steal everybody's money and fuck off, and they're unknown, right? They're not losing anything. They started this business months ago, right? So I'm not a fan of that. I think if you're going to charge people before you give them a product, or if you're going to charge people and then promise a certain type of product down the line, I think you need to at least have some type of pull within the flight sim community. You have to have been around for at least a while and have other releases. It's just too there's too many red flags for me. Now, like I said, I'm hoping that they can deliver, because I'd love to have a good 195, 190, 195. There's tons of operators in North America and Europe that fly the Embraer. I would love to have a decent one in Microsoft Flight Simulator, but I'm not going to, I'm not going to pad some bank accounts until I at least have a product that I can use and that I can use and look at properly. So yeah, I hope that they get there, but I'm not going to support them or promote them until, you know, we see something of concrete value, because what we have now is no thank you. Will there be a stream tomorrow? No. Stream is Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 45 miles, 17 minutes till we are going to start our descent. You can see, like, it's such a long path in that we only have to start our descent just before Lalto. Like, we're already here. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. And we will be intercepting, if we get everything kind of ready to go here, we will be intercepting at 3,000 feet. And we can get some frequencies plugged in. We might as well do all this stuff now. So 109.9, go to RMS, go to nav, 109.9, plug that in, good. 349 on our minimums, so 350. Flip that to MDA. Flip him to MDA. 350. Good. 350 is set. Cool. I'm on the upwind of 3 left, and the views are just amazing. Yeah, I'm excited for this approach. It's a beautiful, beautiful approach, man. The mountain range comes up here above 6,000 feet. It's pretty crazy, man. You can perform a visual shortcut for runway 3 left. Not a bad idea. Yeah, not a bad idea. Cap, I'm just wondering if you'll be streaming the working title beta planes that released today at some point. I will be, Brendan, not for a couple weeks, though. I'm going to... you know, I want the update that came out. I know there's going to be a couple patches from there, and yeah, we'll go from there, man. Maybe in a couple weeks, maybe in 2 or 3 weeks, we can have a look. I want to do a couple long hauls before the expo, so yeah. Noms Transport, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Larry, how are you, man? Good to see you. Hope you had a great day at work, dude. Thanks for coming to hang out. Is that the working title, 7.4 and 7.8? Correct, yeah. So delete, make sure if you're going to be flying those. I heard somebody else was in here earlier talking about how he was having issues and stuff like that. I'm wondering if he just needs to make sure you have the Salty 7.4 deleted, and make sure that you have the Heavy Division 787 deleted as well. I don't think you need to use those anymore. Yeah, I think they come out the weekend of the expo, Strody. So it's going to be full release into the simulator the weekend of the expo. So that's pretty cool. I think it's like the 23rd or something, 22nd it comes out. Flight Sim Life, Jesus Christ. Well, hey, at least you're here, man. At least you're here. Is the ATR for Xbox? You can get it on Xbox, yeah. It's PC and Xbox. I think that this is the best turboprop on Microsoft. There's some really good turboprops. I would say this is the best commercial turboprop, right? 70 passengers, commercial airline. There's some really good turboprops that are out as well. Should have our weather radar on. I always forget. I forget that this airplane has it. Are we in Toga? No, we're in Cruise, sorry. Cruise Power Management. You can start your descent. I'm going to wait till this guy here. I'm going to wait till top of descent. It's got me here. It's showing about 27 miles, 12 minutes. Yacht Emperor is disconnected on final approach. Yep. My parents' house too. Thankfully, no one's home. Would be a good way of saying thanks for my temporary accommodations. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be good. What is the boost button? It's a great question. I don't know what the boost is. Somewhere up here, I think. I don't know. I'm on the beta, just tried the 7.4, but it freezes when I input the altitude. I've not tried the 7.8. Do you have the salty 7.4 installed or anything, Badger? Make sure you don't have anything installed. Make sure you don't have any of the old, nothing lingering. It's down by what you just showed us. Wait, is it? That's cockpit door. Oh, the boost. Yeah, I'm not sure what the boost does. I don't know if that sends more bleed pressure to the engines. I don't know. I don't know. Could be fuel. Huh, weird, Badger. Only one way to find out. Well, I'm not going to do it now. We're still too far over water. I don't think we can make land. Quite far out. Get rid of old liveries as well. Never know what they call it. Panel config files or something like registrations. True. Could be. I think boost if you're on a very short runway and you need the extra power makes sense. It only gets illuminated on takeoff only. Okay, got you. So what we're going to do here, chat, is instead of flying, I don't really think there's anybody. Instead of flying this whole bubble out like this, we're going to take it straight in like this and then go visually and land, all right? So that's what we'll do. We'll fly it to Lalto. We'll go to D11 3 left, and then from there we'll just keep tracking, and then we'll make a right turn. I'll do it all manual. We'll fly it all manually, and we'll use localizer as just a reference for us or something like that. Jarvis, take care, man. Just need to see for our final waypoint, FI031 left. I don't know what altitude to take us down to though for that. We'll see. About to see how my VNAV will perform on descent. I'm curious. I'm curious. All right, our profile's in. We're showing 9 miles. We're gonna take this down to, well, we'll go 3,000 initially. Good. My man's reading right out of the book. Eager for the 380? It'll be fun to do some flights for sure, but it's yeah, I don't know. All right, descent checklist. FWS recalled, whatever. Landing elevation set and checked. FMF's nav data and performance has been set. I think we'll go to VNAV. Perf. Activate. Good. And then we're going to go to... Decision height has been set. We've got 350 in there. Correct. I believe that is correct. 349, so we're good. Arrival briefing. You know that we're shooting for the visual approach 3 left. And then we've got our approach checklist. Cool. Xander, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. 380 is one of those planes that'll be nice to have, but it's not a must. I think it's going to be cool for like a couple flights, you know, maybe a flight a month, 2 flights a month, you know, probably fly it 10 times a year, maybe a little bit more when it first comes out, but yeah, I think for the most part, it'll, you know, I think it'll, I don't know how many 16-hour flights, 12-hour flights, you know what I mean? What's the shortest flight? Does anybody know? Now, without, like, I know they fly it on, like, these weird routes sometimes, like, repositioning routes, like 30-minute, 45-minute flights. What is the actual, like, regular shortest flight for a 380? Like, where they fly it continuously back and forth between 2 airports. It's definitely going to be an Emirates route, yes, for sure. But I'm wondering if anybody knows, like, what it is. Let's go to VNAV now. We're back into VNAV mode. Beautiful. You were on it a lot for Hong Kong to Singapore. Okay. On Singapore Airlines. Heathrow to Frankfurt. Okay. Dubai to Cairo. I believe that's one of the Emirates ones. Okay. Huh. What's with the FO in chat? He's training to become a ATR pilot, I think. And he's teaching us by the book today. We're all getting learnt. BA pre-pandemic used it from London Heathrow to Frankfurt once a day. Damn. That's crazy, dude. That big of an airplane for a once-a-day flight. Wild. Dubai to Kuwait or Dubai to Doha. Yeah. Yeah. That could be fun, because that Kuwait scenery that we have, that freeware Kuwait scenery, mind-blowing, dude. One of my favorite freewares, like, almost ever. Tokyo to Seoul, that could be fun. So that's what I mean. There are definitely some routes that this opens up for us to do. There's definitely some, you know. Does the LAX have the most 380s? Probably not, man. Probably Dubai. Dubai or somewhere around there. Kuwait, Dubai, Doha. Probably Dubai, because that's where Emirates is operated from. I would say they're probably getting it. All right, we're going to go vertical speed here. We're going to descend at about 1,600 feet per minute so that we can get ourselves on a nice visual approach. Yeah, I don't know if we can shoot the visual approach, chat. We may have been a little bit too high. Maybe let's throw, let's go like 2,000 feet per minute on the descent. Cut the power. Maybe we'll go like 2,400 feet per minute to try and shoot this approach. Maybe we can do it. Let's see. All right, let's sync our heading up here. Heading, I'm gonna go, that's good. Let's go heading mode. All right, I'm bringing the speed back as well, and we're descending at 2,400 feet per minute, so we should be able to reach for the visual approach. We'll see, hopefully. Dan, what's up, man? Thanks for support, dude. Appreciate you. 7 months. Thank you, man. Huge no floaties. Emirates operates more than 100 A380s. Yeah, that's crazy. Emirates CEO said 380 important since they cannot get any more slots at London Heathrow, so they need bigger planes on each slot. Can see the same issue with London. It's true. It's very true, actually. I didn't even think about that. That's actually very, very true. Yeah. All right, through 10,000 feet. Landing lights on. Seatbelt signs on. Seatbelts, landing lights, altimeters. That's at 6,000 feet. We'll set our altimeters. We'll also grab the METAR GCLP. Wait, where are we landing? GCLP. Good. Cool. Speed's good. Altitude's good. We're coming in nicely. I have no clue what altitude we need to be at for this, but we're going to do our best. We even put in like 2,000 feet or something like that. VNAV, or is it perf? Perf, 6,000 feet. Good. It says V approach 104, not trusting that. Doing 110 again. Good descent rate? Yes, we are. We should be okay for the visual approach. I see the airport over here. 27 knot winds, Gran Canaria now going to be fun. Yeah, it's going to be spicy. Yeah. 010 at 27. Same as our arrival into Lanzarote. Okay. We're going to flip our nav source. We're going to throw in our 026 as our approach heading. 026. Good. And we're going to keep on descending. I want to fly this manually. You can see we're above glide path right now, so we're going to try and keep descending as quickly as we can. I've got 2,000 feet bugged up. I don't think we need to go any lower than that, but we'll see. Can you please send a link to the updated GSX? Yeah, you just go onto the FSDT forums. I'll send you a link here quickly. You should, whatchamacallit that, bookmark that website so you don't lose that. You're living in Gran Canaria? Very cool. Very cool, man. Alright, I think we can shallow out on the descent rate here a little bit now. Add a little bit of power back in. Keep descending. I'm going to bug up 1,500 feet. We're coming back up into glide slope now area, so we should be good. I'm going to pull the power. Everything's looking good. I'm going to turn the sounds up now, chat. And you guys want to watch me hand fly this? Like, we might as well shoot a full approach, right? So joystick cam's going on. I'll take control of the airplane. That's all good. Hold on, let me just set our Barrow 1014. Good. All right, cool. My airplane. All right. Let's have some fun, chat, shall we? Let's go flaps 15 degrees and gear down. Ooh, it is windy, chat. My goodness. I'm going to get my flight directors out. Don't need those. Alright, and we're going to turn our track IR on, and this is going to allow us to properly set up for visual approach here. Beautiful. You can always hide the yoke. Oh, can you hide the yoke on this one? Interesting, okay. Alright, let's go flaps full for landing. A little bit of balloon, we'll put a little bit of down trim. There we go, speed's coming back again. We're looking for about 110 knots on our V approach. Yeah, look at all the wind wheels, man, it's crazy. Alright, let me start our recording from here, our replay. Alright, we're recording for our replay, that's good. Little bit high up on the slope. Bring our nose down just slightly. Alright, approach checklist complete. We'll do our before landing checklist. Cabin crew advised. Gears down 3 green. Flaps are full. Power management to takeoff. That's good. Icing and exterior lights. All of that is on. Good. After our next checklist will be our... oops, nope, don't want that. Next, nope, thank you. Back. Next checklist will be our after landing checklist. Good, checked. Good, cool. Sorry guys, getting a little bit low on the slope. Put in a little bit of power, bring the nose. I wish you could like make those checklists slightly easier. A little bit difficult. Do I have the payware mesh of the Canary Islands installed? No, I just have the airport. Exclamation point scenery 2. I don't think it comes with any mesh. I think it's just the airport. Yeah. I didn't know there was mesh for this airport. Not for Microsoft. I think I have it for X-Plane, but not for Microsoft. Alright, we're back on track. 2 white, 2 red. Speed's a little bit high. Bring the speed back just a little bit. Get the airplane nice and trimmed. Ah, yes. Flies like a dream, man. Flies like a dream.
500.
Good. Sounds are up. Enjoy, guys.
Approaching minimum.
That wind is... It's not as gusty as coming into Lanzarote, but you can definitely still feel it.
Minimum.
It's definitely there. Continue.
200.
Slightly blowing us up now. Watch our power.
100.
Descent rate.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Reverse. Into wind. Actually, no, wait, I don't want reverse. I don't want reverse. No reverse, no reverse, no reverse. Reverse gonna stop us too much. A little bit more firm than we wanted to, but those winds are just gnarly, man. Right, and we'll vacate to the left here. Again, no reverse thrust. No need for it. Big airport. I think the terrain's a little bit jacked up here. All right, well, there we have it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down. Crazy windy day today, man. Holy macaroni. Gust lock in. Landing lights off. You're on. You're off. Good. Sounds are coming back down. And we wanted stand. So let's turn this off quickly. Mike 03. I don't even know if they're going to have it here. Mike 3? No. Binter. Good. Cool. And then taxi instructions. I think we want to go all the way down here and take Gulf. Alright, radar will come off. Flaps are going clean. Radar is off. Good. Flaps good. Trims good. Landing and strobe lights off. We already got those. Good. Anti-ice good. Probe heating off. Probe heat off. True comes off. Okay. Climb lever 1 to fuel shutoff, or feather, sorry. So there he goes. Nice landing, not bad, not bad. A little bit more firm than what we wanted, but I was having a little bit of issue maintaining the speed there. It's kind of going up, down, up, down, up, down. So 183 a hard landing? No, just. You know, wanted it to be a little bit smoother. I think our landing earlier, what did we get earlier? 140 something? That's probably a little bit what I'm more used to. Okay, we're gonna go with normal checklist next, and then it's gonna be our doing weird like feather animations right now. Next checklist is going to be parking checklist. Going all the way down here. Let's go ahead and stop our replay. Good. Right. We can then spend a minute so we can shut off engine number 1. Good. 787 VNAV works really good so far. Awesome news. Awesome news. Look at that sunset. Right over top of the mountain range. Perfect time to be arriving. Perfect time. Remember, guys, if you did enjoy this, please don't forget to smash down the thumbs up. Thanks, everybody, for being here today. Appreciate y'all. Next time you see me will be Saturday, and we will be back in New Zealand. Oh, baby. Maybe some windy welly. Definitely going to Christchurch. And I think we're going to check out a few other little airports that we couldn't get into before because we never had an ATR. Maybe we can actually use its crazy overpowered reverse thrust. Maybe. Just maybe. All right. We're looking for gate Mike 003. Mike 0. All right, so we got to take a left here. Here's 01, 02, 03 is going to be up here. Here's Mike 03. I have this issue with this airplane for whatever reason. Turning right when I have engine 1 off and feathered does weird things, man. Like, I am essentially stuck right now. I can't move. Not even kidding. And like the airplane almost refuses to go right. I don't know if this is a bug that anybody else gets, but like, look at my wheel. See how my wheel like the second it like, I don't know. I can't go like right. See, look at my wheel. My wheel's even like completely turned to the right. Now I'm straight and I can move. The wheel is completely turned and it's not doing anything right now. You see what I mean? I don't know if anybody else has had this bug before. I don't know why it does this. Might have a conflicting keybind? I don't think so. It's only when I shut down engine number 1. It just, yeah, like exactly. It refuses to turn. It's really weird. Anyways, we got it. That's okay. Park brake is going on. Cool. Let's go. Park brake on. Good. Taxi and takeoff light is out. Good. Climb lever 2. Feather. Good. Prop brake open and on. Good. Beacon light off. Seatbelt signs off. Transponder off. Tail prop in. Ground power in. Wheel chocks in. And just for replay purposes, I'm going to take that off just so it's spinning. And then we're going... Oh, she's dancing. Hey. Nice. We haven't had a dance in a while. I just heard the music playing. All right, let's get ground power in, on and available, good, and then we can shut down engine number 2. Beautiful. Seatbelt signs can come off. Wonderful. You're off. Wonderful. You're off. Good. You're off. You're off. You're off. That's all good. Off. Off. Fuel pumps off. Good. Come down here. Open doors. Request deboarding. There we have it. Beautiful. Cool. Not bad, chat. Considering those winds, considering how crazy the winds were on that approach, I'm happy with that arrival, to be honest with you. End-to-hand fly it like that, stunning. Awesome. The wind kept pushing us a little bit below profile, and then towards the end there, the speed kind of just went up. But other than that, super happy. First day back in the ATR, like I always say, I'm sure by this weekend we'll all be professionals, ATR pilots once again. So thanks everybody for being here. I really do appreciate it. Again, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down the thumbs up for me. Mods, donator, sponsors, thank you all so much for everything that you do for the channel. Without you guys, none of this would be possible. So thank you all for being here today, and truly I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. Binter, Canarias, first time ever flying and doing this. We'll definitely be back to do this. This was a lot of fun. I would love to even do like the return, maybe on Monday. Maybe we'll go do Saturday, Sunday in New Zealand, and then maybe Monday we can come back and we can do the return leg. So we can go from Gran Canaria to Lanzarote to Tenerife North, because I really want to do that approach into Tenerife North. So maybe we'll do that on Monday. That sounds like a plan, right? Binter today, New Zealand Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday back here maybe to do these return flights. I would be interested in that. That sounds like it could be some fun. Yes. Cool. All right. Awesome. Oh. Okay, hi. We should be back, and that should be fixed. It's been a while since it's done that, actually. There we go. Anyways, welcome back, guys. Sorry about that. The robotic voice. Anyways, we're back. Okay, let's go to GSX. Let's go to restart the Kutal script. I don't know why it's doing that, man. It does it so randomly. I can't explain why it does it, how it does it. Let's go ahead and get ourselves in the ready to taxi mode. Yes, we'll remove the ground power. Everything should be closed. Get ourselves ready to taxi. Yeah, it's been a really long time. And again, like I don't know what causes it. It just randomly does it. It's messed up, man. It is messed up. Both of them are spinning because we turned the prop brake off, so that's good. Both are spinning. Both are good to go. Nice. Should have some sweet. We'll turn all of our lights back on as well. Strobe lights, you're on. You're good. Cool. That's all on. Wonderful. All right, let's do our replay. We'll hit the play button. Beautiful. Turn the sounds down just a little bit. Those are a little bit loud. We can watch replays like this. I mean, chat, look at this, dude. Look at this arrival coming in. This is just stunning. Now it's cutting in and out. No, you're fine. The audio should be good. Thought AI from the Metal Gear Solid series took over. No, we're good. You need a better replay tool? I mean, I don't know, dude. This is the default replay tool. It's good enough for me. It's replays. I don't go all in. I'm not creating replay videos and stuff like that, right? It's for stream replays, man. It's perfectly fine. What a crazy approach. You can see the winds just wreaking havoc on us. The airplane kind of making pitch adjustments and stuff. I'm gonna mark it right about... How far out are we? Okay, we can mark it right about here would be good. For our other replays, we'll mark that. Good. Yep, definitely not on VATSIM. Don't worry about me there for a second. Forgot the last final step of my checklist to log off of VATSIM. Somebody's gonna be like short of the runway or coming out of a final. They're just gonna see this ATR doing replays over and over and over again. It's weird that it doesn't automatically disconnect you from the server. I always thought it did. A little bit thumpy coming in here. Thousand footers. Beauty. Cool. Perfect landing. 187 it says. I don't know why that popped up again. And then I remembered not to use reverse thrust after setting reverse thrust. Alright, I'm going to bring this back to right out about there. Cool, we'll do that again. Sweet. Alright, guys. Well, that's going to wrap up today's live stream. Again, mods, donators, sponsors. Thank you all so much for everything that you guys do for the channel. Without you guys here, none of this would be possible. So seriously, thank you all very, very much for your support. I truly do appreciate it. You guys are absolutely awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Thank you for enjoying the videos. Thank you for participating in the videos as well. Next for me is going to be on Saturday. Once again, we're going to be doing some Air New Zealand ops, obviously in New Zealand. So looking forward to that one. It's always going to be epic. Some beautiful, beautiful views, approaches in and out of the mountains. Definitely going to hit up Christchurch. Definitely going to hit up some of the other ones as well. So it's going to be great. Guys, thanks so much for being here. To everybody else that cannot afford to donate using a monetary value, I want to thank you guys just as much as well for being here stream after stream. You guys are, you know, the backbones just as much. Look at the windsock just going crazy in the wind. Look at the shadow as well. Just beautiful. Enjoy the replays, guys. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate y'all, and I can't wait to see you guys all on Saturday for our ops into in and out of New Zealand. Should be a blast. Enjoy the replays here, friends. Catch you guys all on Saturday. Happy landings, guys.